Long time listener, first time caller.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Long time listener, first time caller.
First time
Caller.
First time caller.
After downloading the free Discord app, use the invite link in the description or scan this QR code with your phone to be taken to the Beyond Wednesdays Discord server.
First time listener, long time caller.
There you will see the Modern Comic Mayhem category on the left with the call-in waiting room. Join that call-in waiting room, set up your camera and your mic, and have your questions ready.
Call me now!
Eat a bag of dicks!
Nice language in front of our boys!
They ain't playing tennis!
You're being... You're a pussy.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another Saturday night, another Modern Comic Mayhem. I'm going to open up the show a little bit later to anybody that wants to come on. Awesome Sauce, if you want to come on, brother, you're more than welcome. A couple things I got to talk to this guy about. I haven't seen Nate, in a while, so we're backstage talking about the Mets. It's going to be cool to see the Mets and the Dodgers in the National League Championship Series. And we're just kind of looking at prices of Francisco Lindor cards, and there's a 2010 Bowman Chrome USA Superfractor 1/1 auto for $150,000. And my question is this his first card? Is this his first Bowman card?
That's the whole thing. Like when they come out with the USA cards, I don't really count those. I mean, it's like its first card, but I don't know. There's something I just, with those USA cards, I don't take to them as much.
Man.
Because I know the first Bowman that I've got, he's got an Indians outfit on.
Yeah.
And he's throwing the ball.
Yeah. Wow, dude. Unbelievable. I mean, we all know he's, shooting for the stars, but hell yeah, if you're going to have a card like that of a player that's probably the second hottest player in baseball right now, right? Or the first.
Funny part was, before the season started, the ESPN had an article up about the trade and who won the trade between the Indians and the Mets, and the whole article basically kind of said it was even. And I do not believe, I didn't believe it at that time, and I don't believe that now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the first Bowman. Is this his first ever card though? Like that he was ever on? That's my question. Does say first Bowman.
I think you're gonna have a hard time finding anything for 2010.
Yeah. Crazy, man. You said you had his regular first Bowman, which is this one, right?
Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that looks good in blue. 10,000.
It does. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little bit nicer than mine.
All right, let's see what they're selling for right now. Look, there's another
Mine's
Superfractor.
out of $4.99.
Look at this. Somebody got the regular Superfractor and had him autograph it.
That's cool. I'd rather spend $5,000 versus 150.
Yeah. Yeah, so there you go. You can get a $5,000 version of the same card. This guy's an asshole. This guy up here is praying that this guy right here is in Florida getting flooded on right now. You know what I mean? What up, Hood? How you doing, brother?
Yo.
Yes.
We're talking about the Mets and the Dodgers.
Yeah, it's gonna be a series, bro.
Did you guys see the Dodgers celebration when Kiki Hernandez hit the home run?
Yeah, what was he thinking?
I was like, I love the A's when the Bash brothers when they bash
when they were bashing
Yeah.
Cox, dude.
Yeah,
It's cock bash, bro.
it's an LA thing, I guess.
That was weird.
Yeah,
Why would he
it's a Diddy
say that?
thing, bro. It's a Diddy thing.
It's dumb. It doesn't make any sense to say that.
No.
Like it's oxymoron to be like, "Hey, are we live?"
Hit my cock, bro.
And then say the fuck, the F word on live TV. We don't give a fuck.
That didn't make any sense. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. Yeah.
I was like,
oh, sorry, I'm stoned. Oh my god, dude, what a crazy session before the show. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Man, yeah. So Mets and Dodgers in the World Series. I think we're all rooting for the Mets, right?
bro, I think that Cleveland series is gonna be good, man.
Yeah,
the only problem was I was really hoping like Kansas City or Detroit would come out of it, just because if the Mets if they do get past the Dodgers, then they would have home field advantage in World Series. They have a better record than those two. But now, the Guardians and the Yankees.
Bro, I was surprised they got to Detroit's best pitcher, man.
Yeah, they
lit his ass up.
Yeah.
He's
good though. He's gonna be gonna be really good, man. I got
the Yankees had a chance to get him in the offseason, and I can't remember who it was they wouldn't give up, but it wasn't. I mean, it's a huge mistake on their end. Huge mistake.
Yeah. Well, I got a Jose Ramirez superfractor I need to put up now.
Do you really?
Yeah. It's the one I pulled out of. I got to put that video up. I have a video I took of it.
Wait a minute. Don't you have some packs that you told us you were going to open up, bro?
I do.
Or
you know what I have?
like that?
You know what I have?
What do you got?
I have the Carla, Cohen, Lucio, Parrillo mystery box.
There you go.
You guys want to see it?
Let's see what happens this time, bro.
Let's see what happens this time.
I'm gonna have to punch Carla in the stomach, bro.
Get out of here, dude. Oh, they actually
Carla, come here.
Yeah. They actually packed it really fucking nice. I'll tell you that.
Remember they didn't put tape on any of the comics last time?
Yeah, it was weird, bro.
Fucking
I hope
savages.
I hope they learned.
Fucking savages.
Hey, Joe, I was unboxing all my old Transformers to put them out, and I was thinking about some of them are really good shape, but some of them are a little bent up. I was thinking about getting pressing these because I was thinking about framing them, putting them all together.
Yeah, man. I got you, bro. Whatever you need, man.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be something hard, dude. I was like,
trying to make it a little easier on you now.
Bro, man, people are sending me books, dude, that are fucked up, dude. And I'm like, bro, I have to summon inner superpowers, dude. To get all this fucking dirt and what the fuck did these people do with their books, bro? Savages, dude. Shit stains on them and fucking vomit.
This, holy cow.
Bro.
Dude, this is stacked. And they're all bagged and boarded. And it is stacked, dude. Look at this. This is half of it. This is half of it.
Holy shit.
All right, so here we go. Let's see what we got. This is going to be interesting. Live on the air, mystery box unboxing. We've got that's That's actually really nice. It's a foil and it's signed at the top.
That big old fucking Carla, right?
Yeah.
There, Bryan.
That's Parrillo.
Oh, Parrillo.
Yeah. Next, we've got an Action Comics by Parrillo. Action Comics 1046 signed. This is looking great, man. So far, it's bagged and boarded. There we go. Action Comics 1059 signed by Carla Cohen.
AI.
Ooh, that's nice. Vampirella
That's cool.
666 signed Carla Cohen.
I like her signature.
Yeah.
Watch, all of these are going to be signed, dude.
These look great signed. There we go.
Bro,
Harley
that's
Quinn.
that's a good one. Color match.
Color match, yeah. Wow. Ooh. 670 signed.
Yeah.
Great job on the bags and boards this time.
Yeah,
Parrillo,
this time, right?
Yeah. Amazing. Parrillo. What's this? That is Parrillo signed.
Bro, you got some books for Whatnot, bro.
I know, right? Jesus. This is fucking great so far.
Nice.
That one's not signed, but I got the set. Oh, it is signed.
Right,
Sorry,
call 'em
it
up.
is signed on the side. Both
Where?
of them.
Oh, they signed it in gold.
In gold.
Oh, yeah, it's hard to see from
How many books, Bryan?
Dude, there's a lot, bro. This isn't even like they're all signed. Ooh. It's like foil, red foil.
Mm-hmm.
Both signed.
Does it have letter of authenticity?
I don't think you need it, man.
Right, all cold-blooded, right?
These could be all sent into JSA.
Doesn't count.
This is amazing, dude.
They probably saw the replay. Hey, they probably saw the replay of the show when I was bitching them out, dude. Ooh.
Fuck. Beautiful, dude. So that is half of it. There's still another half to go, dude. Like, I don't know. All right, here we go. Let's just go quick. They're all signed.
Did you give the other stash back, bro?
No. They're all in bagged and boarded, though, and they're trash, so they're just sitting in a box. This is
live on Bryan's Whatnot Sunday. Stay tuned for Parrillo and Carla Cohen live signing.
Books. Yes, Sunday. They gave me both their art books signed.
Wow.
And then what is this, dude? Whoa. Is this a sketch? I don't know what that is.
I've never seen that.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Bro.
Man.
A Parrillo sketch, dude.
Bro, that's badass, dude.
Yeah.
We made him feel bad, bro.
They fucking they
sent their phone bill and they signed that and they sent
they made up for it in spades, man. Just
take that, McClay.
Yeah, take this. Look at that.
They had their neighbors signing the books too. Take that. We're gonna get the whole fucking.
I was about to say how long it took him just to sign all these books.
I don't know what that is. Is that a sketch? It can't be a sketch, right?
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. So that was pretty amazing. Carla Cohen and Lucio Parrillo.
Babe, get this cat out of my fucking room.
Thank you. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. And I hope that everybody else that got those mystery boxes got cool shit like that.
Look at this fat cat, dude. This.
Cutie pie.
Hey, you're fucking fat.
Is that the one that got out?
This is the one that gets hooked on the Temptations, dude. Scratch on the door at 3 o'clock in the morning. Look how fat this fucker is, dude. Fucking pussy. Oh, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go throw this cat outside.
Sounds good, brother. That was fucking dope. That was super cool, dude.
That is a huge box of autograph books. I love the sketch. I mean, that's great that you got the sketch.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Man.
That is super cool. You know what was super cool was Mark Spears coming and hanging out with us on the Hot 10 last night. That was fucking pretty amazing. We're talking about the number 3 book. Well, first we're talking about stuff and he's in the chat chatting it up and I'm like, stick around, Mark. And the number 3 book was that Amazing Spider-Man 1 homage with the werewolf. Have you seen that, Nate?
I have not seen that.
Oh, dude, this is gorgeous. You got to see this. Hold on here. So it was like under the radar shit. Nobody really knew about it, and those who did took advantage of it. And there was only 25 available, I believe, because Mark said he got some too. He got half, I think. So I don't know if he could have been joking because we were joking about him sending us a bunch of stuff, you know, to be on the show. And this book, dude, is freaking beautiful. And there was only 50 of them printed. Look at this thing, dude. I gotta pull it up.
Bro, wasn't that a great story about McFarlane giving him a chance like that, dude?
Yes.
Bro, because McFarlane was turned down like over 300 times. He was constantly, so like I guarantee McFarlane's just like saw himself in that guy, just fucking busting his ass, grinding. And that tells you, man, like McFarlane just lit a match for this guy's career, bro.
You want to see something cool? Check this out. So I was going through his Twitter and I saw the post. Let me see if I think I bookmarked it. All right, check this out, dude. So look at this post. This is from April of 2022. Always wanted to do a Spawn cover. Maybe Todd McFarlane will see this or some of my work and give me a chance. At Todd McFarlane. Look how good that is, dude.
Wow.
And then that happens. And then this happens. The news is out. I've been hard keeping this a secret, but I can finally say that this March I have a cover on Spawn, Gunslinger, King Spawn, and Scorched, all 4 titles. So this is his first drawn cover, I believe he said. And I think it's this one right here. And that's been published, but Vampirella was drawn afterwards and it was published first, which is this Vampirella right here. Vampirella Mind Warp number 2 with 616 Studios. So that's his first cover ever published. Ever published. Kind of like Jenny Frison. It's the whole Jenny Frison thing where that Hack Slash cover was the first she's ever drawn, but Voltron 4 came out first, and that was drawn second. But gotta love that type of deep artist lore. So it was really cool.
Good looking stuff.
Man,
I like that Scorch cover.
Oh yeah, all those were good. He's
what is
really
a
good.
super nice guy too,
Super
man.
cool.
Just like, bro, with the accent and everything, dude, man, I became a fan right away, man. He's just like real, like, not fake, and
yeah, he seems like a really good dude, and
he's gonna be busy. He's gonna be fucking busy.
Oh yeah.
Bro, if like Marvel comes calling, like he should go, hey, fuck you, bro. Like you had your chance, biatch.
Yeah, he's
say hello to your mom for me.
You know, he's working with Todd McFarlane. That's pretty fucking cool. That is pretty cool.
I mean, that is like I would think that would just be the ultimate, because everyone admires, especially grew up and love Todd's stuff, and just to be able to pick his brain, and obviously he's a great artist, but man, he's an incredible inker too.
Have you read Batman yet, Hood?
No.
Oh, dude,
just what you read to me.
Oh,
it's good.
You got to read it, dude. I'll send it to you.
When I picked mine
I got
up,
them in my box at my LCS. I gotta go pick them up, dude. So
Scott Snyder is the best Batman writer.
Oh,
hands down.
I mean, they got him back. I mean, you knew
he is so good.
I guarantee, like some of this stuff is stuff he wanted to do in the new 52, and he's probably like, okay, no rules. I'm doing what I want to do, and let's go.
I won't spoil it for you, Hood, but the one thing I'll say, Brian, that I really liked was when he was at the gym and talking to Waylon. He's got the little croc and the snake. And he starts talking about the other folks that they grew up with, and he shows that picture of like the 5 of them. And I was like, whoa.
Oh, when they were kids?
Yeah.
That was
That's
really
a good
cool.
twist, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, we were talking about it, and we were like, at least I was like, I really hope that this lasts, 50 issues or whatever, lasts a long time, somebody else said it too. And it comes out, Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta on Absolute Batman for at least 2 years. So we're going to get at least half of that, 24, 23 issues. So
the one thing I think I saw that, with I can't remember if it's second printing or third printing, but that last page with him on the bike is going to be on the cover.
Yeah.
Of like the next printing.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a third printing. Think about that, man. There's a third printing already.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's dope. Yep.
Look how good that logo looks now with the Batman trade in front of it.
Right.
It makes
like
it look...
I thought it was shit, but now it's grown on me.
Dude, everybody that dogged on this, when they see this, there's no denying that looks good. That looks so good.
It's like a brand new Batman, dude.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude.
I was actually worried when I picked it up how much it was going to be. I was like, God, don't tell me it's going to be like $7.99 or $8.99 for the book. So I was actually impressed when it was only $4.99.
Yeah, that's important. That is very important. Second printing, that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That is going to be awesome.
That's going to be a book to buy right there.
That's the 1 in 25.
Yeah.
The 1 in 25 of the second print. Yep, that's a Chupacabra variant right there. That's going to be a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Put in your order now at your local card shop. They're doing it right so far, man. I know it's only one issue and we're all geeking out. Look at that.
And what's it saying? There's an Apena foil?
Really?
In that paragraph above, it was mentioning that. I love Apena. Like
me too.
The 7 to Eternity. It was one of my favorite series.
Hell yeah, dude.
It just took so long for the issues to come out, but God, it's such a good book.
If you need any variants, Nate, I got a whole shitload of variants from 7 to Eternity. If you're missing them,
I'll look. I tried to pick them all up, but his covers were just incredible. And like the characters. That's why I don't understand like the mashup characters, because like that series, every character that they had obviously were unique and new, and everyone just looks so good and vibrant. And I don't understand again like why Marvel, DC, but especially Marvel, just can't come up with good quality new characters.
This is the
new
foil.
looks.
So there's an open Order of Pena cardstock and a foil of this. Look at, oh my god.
Yeah.
bro, New York, dude, like people are just gonna be selling the fuck out of Batman stuff, dude.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
And it helps with that show, a Penguin doing well. And
I haven't seen a third episode yet, but man, the first two were so good.
Yeah, they were good.
That, like, I really like the Power of the Rings series on Amazon, Lord of the Rings, but the Penguin's probably the best series I've seen. It's been some. I'm trying to think what the last series that I was just hooked on, but the Penguin, man, it's fantastic.
Yeah. This is the original art, and the cover sold for some ridiculous amount, I believe. God. Yeah. Look at that.
Was that on like FelixArt.com?
Yes, I believe so. Hold on. Yep, Felix Comic Art. Yeah, it sold for, the cover sold for some ridiculous amount, dude.
I feel like, so I get emails just from that site, and it feels like every time they have stuff up, it's always like sold or pending. Like nothing's ever like available to actually buy.
Look at this. Are you kidding me? What did it sell for?
It's got to be like 10, 15 grand.
No, I think it sold for way more than that, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I don't know if this is true.
Oh, they're listening to the chat. 70,000?
Yeah, no. Yeah, 70K. 70K. It sold for 70,000.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Wow.
70,000 for a brand new cover, you guys. Okay, so think about this.
70.
So you could buy one of the Panosian covers, like the hits, the covers that we talk about as cover of the year stuff, for like probably $5,000 or less. You know what I mean? 70,000 for this. Somebody had major FOMO. Like, what are they thinking? This is going to be like, they're already thinking, yeah, the hype is real. They're thinking this is Dark Knight Returns right here. What is that? You Run the Jewels?
Run the Jewels, baby.
Is that like a first printing, or is that,
yeah,
that's pretty smart.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good spec play.
Yeah, it's got the pink. Yeah, Ye verified it. Like, it's got the colored LP. Like,
that's awesome, dude.
Mama.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a good spec play.
Guess I'm going to have to get a record player or something.
Blows me away, man, that sold for that. We're going to have to talk about that on our next OA episode. So here's that scene right before it. I love how he's friends with all the bad guys. It's so cool. Yeah.
What a twist. That's a great twist.
Yeah. Did you hear about, you remember that Savage Dragon?
Oh yeah, with the
Mickey Mouse. So listen to this. So in the new Savage Dragon, fucking
what did they do, bro?
Yeah, dude. So this is the old, remember, this is it, where he looks up her skirt, and I gotta tell you, that looks like she's not wearing any underwear, and I just realized that. That is fucking terrible, dude. I can't believe that they got away with this.
Dude, Savage Dragon is the one that it pushes the line on what they try to get away with.
Yeah. So now, like, they're suing.
They're suing?
Yeah. No, like in the comic book. So Check this out.
Did this just come out this week?
Eric Larson's Savage Dragon tackles Disney's Mickey Mouse on sexual assault claims with legal satire. So it's, Steamboat Willie, that Mickey Mouse is what they're saying, that who it is. And she's deciding, I think, like whether or not like to sue in it, I think. So, but this storyline is still going. And I feel like we talked about this storyline, like 4 months ago. This will be another Savage Dragon. So Eric Larson has Malcolm and Maxine take on Mickey Mouse through the courts over sexual assault in previous issues of Savage Dragon. Holy moly, you guys. That probably should have been a drama alert news article. Gonna have some more facsimiles coming out, guys, and now this time it's the golden age horror. Everybody's realizing that horror is the new meta in comic book collecting, and they're going to get some cash cows out of it. So Oni Press, of course, revived EC Comics alongside Boom Studios' Hello Darkness, Skybound's Creepshow, and Tiny Onion's Razor Blade. The big auction houses have been seeing big numbers from Golden Age horror anthologies, with recent records for, we've named most of them before. But now you're getting the Frightening 15. This is going to be a Kickstarter, it looks like. New publisher, Authentic Edition, plans to capitalize with a new Kickstarter doing facsimiles of 15 banned pre-code Golden Age horror comic books.
Hey, wasn't it a facsimile of the Punch already done? Because didn't it CGC grade 1 and 9.8, but they put the old label, or they put the old information on there?
Yeah. This is very interesting because I don't understand why they're doing this if it's already been done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's nothing special about this.
Yeah.
But it'll be back. It'll be backed, I imagine. Maybe all these haven't been facsimiled, but Punch definitely has. Chamber of Chills definitely has. Suspense definitely has. I love this Punch right here. Which Punch is that? That's 9 with the artist, and his characters came out. I think somebody posted that today.
You still have your Punch?
Yeah.
I'm waiting on it.
Yep.
Oh, are you supposed to press
Don't be scared, Brian. I'll fix it.
I'm not scared.
You are.
I'm scared of
it.
I'm scared of sending it in the mail, bro. I'm not scared of you pressing it.
Send me your Punch 12.
I'm worried that it might be disconnect. The cover might be detached.
Mm-hmm.
But
go get it. Let me look at it.
I will. I'll get it.
Okay. All right.
I gotta go grab it. It's in a safe. So anyways, I don't know what.
Oh, if it's in a safe and all that, don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah. Ye have little faith. No, I've got full faith in Hood. I don't want to send it send it media mail. Derek says, do it. Send it media mail.
Watch it come all perfect, right?
Yeah. 3 Rivers says overnight it. Yeah, that's probably what do you think the best way to send it, Hood, is? Overnight it?
Overnight it.
Yeah.
Driving it to him.
Yeah, just handed it to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll keep an eye on this, but you guys know I love new Kickstarter. I'm a Kickstarter collecting and speculation is really cool. I know Kreider out there gets a lot of people on to these really cool Kickstarter books also. So, we were talking about that American Vampire Al Capone the other day, and they did a Punch 12 homage that's really good, and that's a limited Kickstarter that ended up getting published. So a lot of these limited Kickstarters can be, you can make a nice little flip off of them.
I ended up going in on that Transformer Kickstarter with the cards, and then also on McFarlane actually did another one for medieval Spawn figures. So I went on that one as well.
Well, we got to go take a look at Dynamite Comics. What are they at? Ooh, look at that. 839 backers, 12 days to go. 217,000. What? I think he said there was a new one that was going to be a new stretch goal that was going to be opened at like 180 or something.
Because all the stretch goals so far, it seems like when I get the alerts, it's about getting like 2 extra cards. Is that what you've seen?
Yeah, stretch goal. All backers receive 2 more vintage variant trading cards on clay stock paper. So just 2 extra cards, Soundwave and
Mirage.
Yeah. And then the next one will be 2 more at 250. I imagine if it gets crazy, they got to start putting in some like really crazy foil, maybe chrome cards.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping you get something. Because like I did 2 of the, I did the uncut card sheet, the autographed one, and then I did one of each of the boxes. There was something else. I think there was something else I wanted to get out of there, but I forgot. It might have been the metal cards. I need to go back and put in.
Yeah. Well, it's fucking at like 217,000 right now, which is pretty damn good.
Hey, Nate.
Yeah.
You want to see what I picked up, bro?
What you got? Oh, what year is that?
Bro,
Empire?
the Starlog. Yeah, the Starlog came out in
79?
1980. 1980.
All right, let me go ahead and do this real quick.
Did you press it? It looks clean.
Oh, yeah, dude. I bought it like this, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I've actually still got that that Rolling Stone that you gave me. I need to get framed.
Oh, yeah, man. I pressed the fuck out of that, dude.
It looks great. I've been meaning to get that framed for a little bit now.
Nate's talking about the Rolling Stone magazine from 1977 with the Star Wars cast on there.
Oh yeah.
When Joe came, he brought it. He gave it to me, and it looks like it just came off the rack. It looks great,
dude. Yeah. When you get to Nate's house, bro, let me tell you, this guy's got like Han Solo and Carbonite, just like as a coffee table, and he has like 52 tops mantles on it and just Pete Rose rookies and he goes, don't be taking anything, Hood. And I was like, God damn. And then dude, he's got the Gonk droid, bro.
Gonk droid.
That's awesome.
Bro. I was like, I lost my mind, dude. I go, you got a fucking Gonk droid in the house?
And when you walk by
it fucking gonks, bro.
Yeah, it makes the noise when you walk by.
I was like, bro, did we just become best friends? Bro, he's all yes.
You have to be careful where you put your drink because there's a flat stand you can put like your remotes on it, and if you put it too close to the front, he'll just keep talking to you the entire time.
That's amazing.
Look at this handsome motherfucker right here.
You got my address in that. I claim that one.
Isn't this beautiful, dude?
It is.
That is really, really nice. You got 2
want
of those?
You want it?
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
Thanks, brother.
What do you guys think about?
No, I'm just kidding.
What did you guys think about this news?
I thought it was awesome.
Fucking A, dude.
I like him a lot. Like I loved him in The Tudors. I thought he was great in Superman. I feel like Superman. I think it's a really good movie. But
Man of Steel,
really good.
It's the best Superman
really
in my
good,
opinion.
Yeah.
He is the best Superman. I like him better than Christopher Reeves, bro.
What?
I do as Superman. Awesome. I think he's fucking
Brian
really
McClay.
good.
Come on.
I'm serious, bro. I'm 100%. I know I'm going to catch heat for that. I like Henry Cavill better than Christopher Reeves as a Superman, dude.
Bro, like if they gave Christopher Reeve the special effects and the script, I mean, you would have liked Christopher Reeve better, bro. I mean, Chris Reeve had to deal with that popcorn
goofy stuff, yeah. Well,
Otisburg.
Here's what I think about Henry Cavill, man. I think he's one of us. I really do. I think that like if one of us knew him, he would be just like into the same shit we're into. He's a nerd. I guarantee it. And he's into all that he plays like World of Warcraft and Warhammer, and he's doing all these cool comic book movies and The Witcher, video game stuff. He is a nerd. Yeah, 100%. 100% he's a nerd.
Does it say who he's playing in
No.
Voltron? Or just that he's cast in it? Because it makes me feel like he'd have to be the Black Lion.
Yeah,
like Shiro
100%.
from the Voltron series.
I
Is it going to be live
The
action?
Voltron series on Netflix, I'm telling you, it is incredible. That is, I think I've rewatched that thing multiple times.
Yeah,
I can't stop buying these decals, dude.
I know. Yeah, it's live action on Amazon. It's gonna be a TV show. That's huge.
Well, I'll tell you what, the way they spend on the Lord of the Rings, they won't cheap out. Because they put a big number on the Lord of the Rings series.
Cavill joins this guy. Let's take a look at this guy. As this guy's an actor. What if Cavill plays a bad guy?
He could. Actually, he just, when you see him though, he just portrays like the baby face.
Yeah, this guy right here. I mean, what is he going to play?
He could be Zarkon. I mean, like that would probably be a great role for him.
Yeah.
Hey,
Because are they going to be kids? Is it going to be adult or kids?
Now that's a good question because, like, in the series they're all kids, but Shiro is actually older than everybody, than Lance and Pidge and everybody else.
You're right.
Keith.
Yeah.
So that's what he does seem like he would be the perfect Black Lion. But they need someone, to your point, they need someone really good to play Zarkon.
I've got a Transformers book, Brian, that is going to blow your fucking mind, dude.
A comic?
Yeah.
Dude, there is some really good Alex Ross Transformer comics.
Bro, I got one for you right now. Hold on. Okay.
Just speaking of Transformers, real
fast. Put me on the big screen. Look at this.
See it. What you got?
Oh,
that's cool. I've never seen that one. Not with the skull.
That is awesome. Transformers. Bro. I thought you were saying Voltron. Yeah, that's dope, dude. That is super dope. Let me see that. What issue is that?
This one is 16 cover A.
IDW. That's badass.
So I have bought a whole fucking crazy run of Transformers, the cover Bs, cover Cs, like these.
Kind of like you were doing with the Sonics, trying to get the 1s and 10s. I tried to pick up the 1 and 10s for any of those Transformers just because, some of them are really like hard to find. They're just.
This one's RIA, dude.
Yeah, that's cool. I love those rare Transformer books. There's some that are super, super expensive. All right, let's see.
Joe pressed a Voltron. For me, that was Alex Ross. It was a Virgin.
Yeah,
and
the
it's
Virgin.
Just a beautiful cover. It's hard to find.
It's only going for $5. A newsstand for that.
That thing must be beat to hell.
Yeah,
which
125 Voltron, the first Voltron, 85, 75 for a. This is a newsstand. 75 for a newsstand that's in good condition. Today, that's awesome.
Wait till
that
they
Alex
get a trailer
Ross,
out for it.
A 9.8 of that one. I love that. I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know how much it sold for, but less than $2.99. Yeah, a trailer comes out and it looks good. You're right. I think this will blow up even more. 79. So it's popping. I want to see some of the newer ones. 85. Here's some of the newer ones. 25 for the set of Legendary Defender, Volume 2. There's the 1 in 10 Alex Ross Virgin. That's really good. 38.
I'm telling you, I used to look every once in a while on eBay to try and find that number 1, the Alex Ross Virgin.
Yeah.
It's slim pickings. You can find a few of the other ones because I think there are only like 5 in that series. There aren't many.
9.8 for 400. That's not bad. A 982 newsstand for $330. This is an easy set to put together. So I see a lot of sets of these selling 1 through 3, 80. There's a lot of these out there though. Ton. Where's there we go. 1 in 10 virgin variant, $50.
That's not
that one.
Not the one I've got.
Look at that one. I love that series, dude.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I want to find that Alex Ross.
I think I've got it in the other room. Hold on one sec.
He's just gonna go grab it.
Yeah, let me see. Let me check a box.
Hey, remember I was telling you those spoof comics? See,
yeah.
There's the newsstand, Brian, on that.
Of the Adam Hughes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, there's a set, and they're not all 9/8 though. What do you think about scouring the web? People scouring the web for 9/6s and 9/4s, and just picking them up and selling them raw. Look at this, still sealed in the poly bag.
Oh, see, that's a good buy.
Yes, it
Motherfucker.
is. Yes, it is.
Motherfucker, man! I didn't know they had a poly bag of that.
I think that's how they came, right?
Did they?
Yeah, because look, it says Voltron, Modern Publishing. Yeah, there's a poly bag right there for $280. Yeah. Look at that. I think that's how they came.
And Nate, do you have a poly bag? The 1 through 3 of this Voltron?
I don't. I remember I picked up a Transformers not too long ago and then flipped it. But
you sold it?
I picked it up for like $80, and it doesn't go for as much as you think it does. I'll put it that way.
What, this
I sold
one?
it. I think the Transformers, any of these poly bags, I always feel like they'll go for more than they actually do. I think I even like that Transformers. I think I sold it, but it was only like
there is some chat.
Like
there's some chat going on in the live chat that is blowing me away right now, and I can't believe I'm just now seeing it. Is Chad Cave and Brad Selden saying that the cars are better than the lions in Voltron? There is no possible way that they could think that.
This is one that Joe pressed.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, it's got my sticker on there. Look at that.
Let me see the back.
Show the sticker, because I'm the part of the sticker people here.
That's awesome, dude. That's cool.
But it looks
nice and minty.
I bought this from Jen for $10.
Nice.
Bro, you ripped her off, dude.
But I think the other Voltron's in here, because these are all my Hood pressing books that have been pressed.
Yeah, you should have sent them off, bro.
There's a lot of them.
Look at that. Voltron from Modern Publishing, a division of Unisystems Inc., 1984 and 85. Which one is it? $225 for the set of 1 through 3. That's a great buy, man. Congratulations to that person. So, did you find it?
Still looking. That's around here somewhere.
75. This thing's selling pretty big right now. I might have some of my whatnot sale tomorrow. Original art, $37. Oh, it's probably just somebody drawing it. I'm gonna find it on eBay. Vintage Voltron. Look at this. Vintage Voltron poster, 1950. Whoa.
$19.50.
$19.50. It's kind of trash.
Oh. Wow.
I've never seen that though. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Was Voltron on where you were as a kid? Like,
yes.
It was never on in North Carolina.
Yes. Yeah. We watched the hell out of it as a kid.
Where did you live in North Carolina, Nate?
Hickory. It's about an hour past Asheville, going going east on 40, and it's about 45 minutes northwest of Charlotte.
So I lived in Jacksonville, about 20 minutes away from New Bern.
Yeah, you're out.
Look at that. East. We're back in September, but one of these sold for $610.
God damn.
Yeah. That's a monster.
That thing always is pricey.
Yeah.
It's hard. I've been wanting one for a long time, but man, it's expensive.
I pressed Laura's from Bird City. I think she got a 9.6 or a 9.8.
All right, here's the Alex Ross Voltron. Oh, you got it? Boom. Oh,
did I do that one, Nate?
That one is amazing.
I sure did. Yeah, baby.
That one is amazing. Yes.
It is beautiful.
Look at this.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, it is a tough little one to find.
Wow.
Mama.
Yeah. Yep, this stuff is gonna go to the moon if the first trailer comes out and it looks good. Live action Voltron. Please don't mess this up. I feel a little bit better because he's involved, that they aren't gonna mess it up. Yeah. Maybe he'll hold them to like a standard because he's known for doing that. I think there's
it helps to your point if you have like a one of us.
Yes. Yep. Somebody that knows and that loves the IP. Yep. Cares about it enough to be like, that wouldn't happen. Mm-hmm. Or make this like look good.
Did you read all the stuff about the Joker, about I can't remember the guy's name, but how he had no contact with James Gunn or DC or anyone?
Heath Ledger? Oh no, the other guy?
The director, I guess, of the new one
Todd Phillips. Yeah. Yeah. His thing is an outside thing. Listen, that story, I don't care what anybody says, that original Joker movie was never meant to be a Joker movie when they wrote it. It was its own little thing, and they went, hey, we could put the Joker on this and probably get away with it. All right, let's do it. That was never, there's no way that it's such an outside tale. And then Joker 2 is so bad that it's Terrifier is being talked about more than Joker right now. And Terrifier was what? How much did it cost them to make that movie? Probably nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
That's how bad Joker 2 is. It's ridiculous. All right. Let me do this, and we're gonna do FOC, and I'm gonna, if anybody wants to join us, I'm gonna put the link out there. I got some funny things to show tonight for Comic Book Drama Alert. All right, here we go. Let's see your pin message. All right, it's pinned to the top. All right, FOC. Let's go check out our boy Lefteros right up on his Instagram, which I love to show love to his Instagram, but also go check out his articles on Cover Price, the website itself. So, oh, what do you got there? Nice. Darth Lopez, how you doing, brother?
What's up, man? What's up?
Hey, what's up, Lopez?
What's up, Rojo? What's up, Nate?
What's up, bud?
All right, we're gonna go through. We're talking about FOC real quick, brother, and then we're gonna get into some drama alert. So, this fucking absolute DC stuff is so good, and the question is, has DC, just unmute yourself whenever you want to talk, Lopez. Has
there's an echo to me?
No. You could just hear your background noise really well. You should be okay. As long as you just know about it. Or just be professional like fucking Red Hood and get a mic, motherfucker.
Bro. We used to mess with Bryan and make background noises, dude. And Bryan would be like, did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Don't get mad, Bryan. I'm just playing.
No, I'm fixing I'm fixing his mic through. Oh, where'd he go? He's probably coming back. Maybe he had the wrong mic. Jump back in, brother. All right. FOC selections for the week of October 14th. So you guys know what to make your selections. Here's some good picks. The Superman shit is amazing. It's more absolute DC stuff. And it looks really, really good. There's the Sandoval cover for issue number 1, written by Jason Aaron. What do you guys think about the look of him? He looks badass with like the sun. You can see like
looks great.
Yeah, this like sun particles. He's got his cape is supposedly made from particles of the sun or something.
I just hope that kind of like, remember when Ultimate Spider-Man came out, how good it was, and then you get your hopes up for like, and then you get Ultimate X-Men and Black Panther, and they were both bombs. So I'm hoping this one stays the course and it's good as the Batman.
Bro,
Well,
it's good for comic books, bro.
Yes.
That these properties do well, dude.
You need a Superman property to do well because they've struggled for a long time.
This could save DC Comics.
Mm-hmm.
This could save DC Comics because DC Comics were not getting the love that they deserve for a long time. And this, Leftero says it was as good. He got a copy. He read the first issue. He says it was as good as you would expect with the creators involved. So, not bad. I'm looking forward to it. If it's anywhere near as good as Absolute Batman, I'm gonna be super fucking stoked.
Yeah, I like Jason Aaron, so
yeah,
I'll pick it up.
Yeah. All new Venom number 1. This is the new Venom character whose identity has yet to be revealed. More cash
Who do you
grab.
think it is?
I who knows? Somebody we're not going to like being Venom. I could tell you that.
I can't keep up with all the symbiotes. To be
Yeah.
honest, I've just kind of lost interest. It's just too saturated.
Yeah. That looks like a regular Venom to me.
Honestly, that to me it looks, when I first looked at it, it looks like Raphael, but as a
Yeah.
like his tongue looks like the back of like his mask.
Yeah. It's weird. This one looks badass though. Batgirl number 1 by Art Germ.
Yeah, I like that.
It's foil. Need my Nick GQ.
Foily.
Need my Nick GQ whenever the foil stuff.
Yeah, but he was pumping all that shit, and now he's like hating on it. I don't understand. When he was on Whatnot.
Yeah, that's. I tell you, man, Nick is. Nick
The
is
new Nick GQ. I'm
Hold
just
on.
playing Nick. Don't get mad.
Hold on.
Hello, my friends. Hunting down the foils one pack at a time.
You guys didn't get to hear that, but they did. That was our Nick GQ foil moment.
I heard the end of it.
I love Nick GQ. Go check out his YouTube channel. He started a YouTube channel and he has shows every day.
Hey, shout out to Big Clutch. He sent me these.
Ooh, look at that, dude.
Wow, those are nice.
Mama.
Oh, the foil and the sketch.
Mama.
Congrats.
Thank you, Clutch. Mama.
That's awesome, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's dope.
With Campbell stickers, bro.
Yep.
I called J. Scott Campbell's and I got the operator and I asked him if I could have a whole bunch of stickers and they wouldn't sell me any.
I know. I remember that story.
Fucking pussies.
Yeah.
Hey, Hood, my sketch came in.
Kiss my ass, Nate.
What
Nate bought a
sketch?
Campbell sketch, man.
I found one on eBay and it ended and it was the Gwen Stacy.
Oh, you gotta show it. Hold on. Are you kidding
You
me?
fucker, man.
Not bad, dude.
That stings, dude.
Yep. That's the way it works, man.
I'll trade you for something, dude. What do you need?
I need a Mets World Championship. They win the World Championship, I'll give it to you. How about that?
Let's go, Mets!
There you go.
Power Rangers Prime #1, Dan Mora cover. New Power Rangers universe featuring a new
I'm gonna try
cast.
this.
Really?
Yeah, because like when they, the Boom book that they had a couple years ago, I picked it up later on in the series, and I really liked it, and I didn't know anything about the Power Rangers. But then when they ended that series and they split into 2 different titles, I kind of got lost, and it just wasn't as easy to follow for me, just not being a Power Rangers guy. So I stopped reading it probably like a couple, 6 or 7 issues in. And actually, I was talking to the guy at the LCS about this, and he said that the feedback that they had gotten was when they split too many titles. They just need one Power Rangers title. So I'm gonna try it out and see how it goes.
Yeah. It says here, this new title is slated to be the equivalent of the Ultimate Universe for the Power Rangers. Should this version ever be featured in other media, this book may get some attention down the road. There we go. Ultimate Universe for everybody copies everybody else once you find something good. Yeah, I agree. Dan Moore is badass. Next, Ultimate Spider-Man #11. You got a Kaketto cover, first appearance of the Earth 6160 Black Cat. Are you still reading this, Nate?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Really good. She got a lot of hair.
Yeah, I got to jump back into this. Next, West Coast Avengers #1. First appearance and cover of Blue Bolt, a.k.a. Chad Braxton, who is a reformed villain. Looks fucking terrible, too.
Chad Braxton.
Look at how dumb he looks. It looks like
a hard pass.
Yeah. That looks like straight out of the 90s, and
he looks like a rejected WCW character.
Yes. Those 2 characters look cool, whoever they are. I'm not sure. I don't recognize them. Look badass, though. Yeah. Pass on that. Wolverine #3. New villain. So, there you go. Do you know that Wolverine Revenge is like 3 months late? Something like that? The Capullo Wolverine stuff?
Why?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's a long fucking time.
All right. So this freaking Venom War, it's Jeff in Huck Lee variant, is awesome. I saw Mr. Longshort post this, and this shit's amazing.
Bro, you see what those Jeff books are going for, bro?
No, what is it selling for?
Bro, like West Coast Avengers, I think it's number 6.
Uh-huh.
Or 6, 7, and 8. Like, bro, they're it's a thing, bro. Like, don't ask me what it is, but like, people love that fucking shark, dude.
I'm telling you, man, when I started reading in Deadpool, I was like, what is this? I was like, I just didn't think it would take. And I don't know, it's just the way that, how Deadpool was relying on him. And I don't know, it was just funny. Like, it was just, like, Jeff was just, like, probably the best part of the book.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're really going to lean into him right now, which is for sure. So I love this freaking cover, but I just now noticed there's a freaking tentacle coming between her legs. It's kind of weird. Isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah. Of course, you also have a shark named Jeff. So.
Yeah, I know.
It could happen.
I like how her gun looks like a super soaker. That looks dope. So make sure you guys go check out Lefteros on IG and at Cover Price. Also, go check them out. I think on Sundays on Black Crown Comics, they go over more stuff. So make sure you guys, Black Crown Comics is a great YouTube channel. Go check them out. Hold on. Let's go look at our boy Billy, Economics and Comics, who started a new 6-starter, he's calling it. Go check it out. If you go to his webpage, this is it right here. I'm going to drop his link in the chat. He's got this new Speechless that he is doing. 3 covers, and they're pretty crazy. Go check them out. So, shout out to our boy Billy at Economics and Comics. One of the good guys. I want to go alphabetical, and I want to look at those Superman variants, right? I mean, there is a couple that are just amazing.
Billy got me all wet for nothing, dude. He goes, "You won the FOC books," and I was like, "Oh fuck yeah!" And then he hits me up, "What's your last name?" I told him my last name. He goes, "Yeah, I don't think it was you."
Oh no!
I go, "You fucker, dude."
No. No.
Yo, thanks a lot, Billy.
Yeah, Joe somebody.
Yeah. So there's the A cover, of course. That's the Tyler Kirkham one right there. That's okay. I like the design of them. I like the cape. And the cape is kind of like Wes Craig.
Here we go.
Yeah, Jim Lee. There you go.
That's dope.
Well, this is the best in my opinion, and it's Clayton Crane. I love that dude. I don't know why, but I really like that.
That's all right.
I think the A is still my favorite.
The A cover is probably still my favorite too.
It's solid.
Until you see this.
Oh, that's dope.
This is the 1 in 25 Scalera. Yeah, this is amazing. And there is a video of him doing this. Let me find it. This is pretty cool. If I can find it. Yeah, look at this. Right, not that. This. That's the first time he showed it. And there should be... All right, here. Look at that. The inking. Look how good that looks. Just that image by itself of him flying.
Some people, man, just incredible talent level.
There's the coloring.
That's cool.
Right? This is one of
I
the
swear
best.
It almost looks better like that. I mean,
yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
They should do a variant, a second print or something just like that. That looks so good.
Oh, yeah.
And there's the finished product. Imagine owning that original piece of art.
God. I mean, I still can't believe that Batman went for 70.
I would... I wonder if this is still available for sale. That is unreal good. He has a time-lapse video of it I was hoping to find. I don't know where it's at. But it's really good of the video of it. But what a beautiful, beautiful cover. All right. That might be cover of the year category. I'll have to take a look. But that's good too. There's the 1 in 50 Clayton Crane. But here's the problem with Clayton Crane's artwork lately. And I don't know if you guys feel this way too. It feels unfinished. It doesn't have the same Clayton Crane feel that
Clayton can't finish.
It doesn't have the same Clayton Crane feel that like his Ghost Rider stuff at Marvel had, or his Venom stuff had. There's something off about it. I don't know if he's using a new, paint, if he's painting differently, or I don't know what it is. Here's the 1 in 100 Jim Lee with Scott Williams inks. I don't like that one that much.
I was going to say, it just doesn't.
It needs the color, yeah.
Yeah.
It needs the sun colors on his cape and his arms and the red.
That damn cat, dude.
Yeah, that's what you get for fucking with your cat. Midtown, there's a Panosian. I think I'm not a fan of the Panosian Trinity covers. I feel like they don't look like regular Panosian. They look rushed.
Honestly, when I first saw it, it reminded me of like an action figure, like posed.
Yes. Yeah. That Scotty Young is amazing. It's the best one out of all of them. It's way better than the Batman one.
That looks like that evil. Cool. What's that movie? Brightburn?
Yeah, Brightburn. You're right.
Brightburn.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah, the A cover is really good. Really good.
It's really solid.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's nice.
Next we have Action Comics 1074. Here's the Venom, all new Venom #1 8 cover pack. I like the Humberto Ramos a lot, but you know what, Nate? You impressed the hell out of me with your framing of that sketch cover that you got where you opened it up.
The Finch?
Yeah. That every time I see this cover, I think about doing that with this cover and putting it on the wall.
The great part is you've got that black up there, so if you could get a remark done, you've got a great space.
That's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. You can get
a silver,
really good sketch either in white or in red and yellow, or silver, and then
he does
frame that.
Does for CGC. He does remarks. Because I remember I missed the last one because I saw someone on eBay. They had gotten like a full drawing on like one of the Spider-Man issues, and it looks great. But yeah, get that and hold on to it and wait for him to go to CGC.
Yeah,
do his signing.
That's a good one. Oh, why did I do that? Damn it! I always do that. That's a good cover. There's the gold foil. This one's going to be interesting, depending on how the foil looks. This could be a hit. This would be awesome if the foil was just the gold part.
That's what I was thinking. It's got to be, right? Or
hope. They say gold foil variant. So $11 is going to be.
Danny, is this Eddie Brock Venom?
This is the new Venom with this issue. Yeah. No, it's not his son. It's some new character. It says, who's the all-new Venom? The smiling, swashbuckling spider hero New York loves to hate is back and more fun-loving than ever. That's right. It's Venom. An all-new host is taking the symbiote for a whole new direction, but who is it? Could it be
I bet you it's Spider-Boy, dude.
I think it's Jeff, the land shark.
Yeah. The journalist, the terrorist, the sidekick, or even the mayor. It's by Al Ewing. So it could be J. Jonah Jameson. Is that what they're saying? Or who's the mayor?
Oh, Lord.
Luke Cage. God. Luke Cage.
Really?
Luke Cage should be the mayor of the MCU because of the Daredevil thing.
Well, I don't know who the mayor of New York is in the comic, though.
I believe it's Luke Cage. Remember Devil's Reign?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Luke Cage would be cool.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
Yeah.
Who is the... Let's see what they got here.
Yeah, because
yeah, let's see who they got. I know there's some people that were talking about who they thought it could be.
Mama.
Because I believe Kingpin was the mayor before, and then they had that whole war in Daredevil, and then Luke Cage took over, and he tried to recruit the new Defenders or somebody like that.
Look at that one. That one's good.
I was gonna say that's the better cover right there.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen that one before. That's a good looking cover.
Both of those are really good. So it says, as Dylan Brock searches for the new Venom host, battling AIM and Symbiote Squad along the way, the suspects include Robbie Robertson is the journalist. Madam Mask is the terrorist. Rick Jones, the sidekick. That would be... Every single one of these are terrible so far.
Rick Jones.
You're right.
Yeah.
Luke Cage. Look at that. You're right.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Luke Cage is the only one that I think would be cool.
And he's already overpowered.
And I bet you it is Luke Cage.
He's the mayor.
Yeah. Yeah, good call on that. Are you reading Spider-Man or Daredevil?
No, I was reading. Well, I'm behind on my books, but I was reading Daredevil, and that's when I stopped. After the devil, what do they call it? The war? Devil's Reign?
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke Cage becomes the mayor. I think he takes it from Kingpin, because Kingpin goes to Krakoa, because he's married to Crazy Mary, or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
they messed up the Marvel universe so bad with that Krakoa shit.
I love that Krakoa. I loved it.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I feel like it gets a bad rap. I didn't think it was that bad. Yeah,
I didn't finish strong. I mean, there were some good titles in that. X-Men, X-Force, Wolverine. Those were outstanding, but I don't think they just finished it properly. They cased it.
Yep. It didn't stick the landing.
Nope.
Speaking of Donny Cates, I found a bunch of his Venom stuff the other day. All right, here we go.
Hey, he's gonna be at New York Comic Con.
He is. That's gonna be interesting, dude. We're gonna there's some stuff. A lot of people are talking about that. There's the 1 in 100 Stephen Platt. I want to see the sketch of this.
Yeah. Then it's gonna be a 1 in 25.
He's supposed to do some type of interview or an event or what do they call that? A panel. So we'll see. Yeah.
Not that many Krakoa fans, huh?
Look at that 1 in 25 Scon. That's fucking good. That's gonna be a big book.
That's nice.
Yeah. I just wish this wasn't here in yellow. 1 in 50 Eric Larson remastered. Eric Larson known for giving Venom that crazy green slime and those crazy teeth. That's terrible. Marvel vs. Capcom variant. Oh man, that's rough. Chris Caruso, Giuseppe Camicoli. That's a connecting. And there's the Ramos wraparound. Insignia. Yeah.
Is that Vanilla Ice?
Huh?
I think Red had Vanilla Ice.
Huh?
Was it Vanilla Ice?
Is that a Vanilla Ice book?
Nah, this is
Oh yeah.
Ivan Drago, Sports Illustrated.
Oh,
there's a speaking of DeCall Hood, there's a Batgirl, Jeff DeCall.
See that?
She's got really long legs.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one.
Nah, that doesn't seem like the call to me.
Yeah,
dude.
pass. Pass on that. That's really good. Look at that. Shadow of the Rose. Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. Fajardo. Yeah, that's wicked. Keep an eye on that. Birds of Prey, Ejikuri. I like that cover for Birds of Prey 15 by Romero. Let's run through these really quickly. See if there's anything great that catches our eye. Daredevil 15.
There's some DuckTale books.
Deadpool 17, second printing, Torrin Clark. Here's all the DuckTales stuff. Ooh, look at that. That almost looks like 8-bit art. No.
Yeah.
When are they going to... I don't even want to put this out in the world, but who's going to be the one that does a foil version of the Boom Studios DuckTales SNES San Diego Comic-Con? I hope
someone should have already done it because like that book's impossible to find.
I hope that never happens, man. I hope that Boom won't let them or somebody won't let them.
Someone just watching is like, that's a great idea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cruel Universe.
There we go.
That's good shit. That's a weird Free Agents cover. Godzilla Rivals. Always some good covers with the Godzilla shot. Here's the Goobers. Of course,
I saw the one when I went to the LCS this week that looked like the Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah.
Sticker.
Yeah.
It's a connecting series. The Hyde Street second printing.
I picked that up. I haven't read it yet.
I haven't read it yet either. I got to read
Curious
it.
if it's good.
Immortal Thor has some really good covers. Alex Ross. King Spawn. This one right here is really good. This is on FOC.
Little Batman.
Yeah. It's a homage to Batman Year One by Frank Miller.
That's cool.
David Mazzucchelli. Yeah, that's really good. That'll be a big book. The Disney stuff again, which I can't stand anymore. None of them are good. More facsimiles. Marvel Zombies, Dawn of Decay. This is interesting. The Turtles of Grayskull cover. Freddie Williams.
Yeah, Freddie Williams has this original art on his website.
Oh, nice.
Ow. I'm okay.
Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 26. Ooh, what's this? Mirka and Dolfo open for business. Ooh, look at that. That'll be a cool book. It's a photo variant. Wow.
That's pretty neat, yeah.
Yeah.
That's number
crazy.
1.
Yeah. I know it's a number. Yeah, number 1.
1 of 5.
1 of 5.
Yep. Peach, Momoko, Moon Knight. This one right here looks cool. I love stained glass covers.
Stained glass.
Yeah. That looks really good. Design of the new Moon Knight, I guess. I love whenever they do Khonshu covers, the bird god. I think that's super cool. Nice little Stormbreakers, Beyond Bazuda. Phoenix variant, Miguel Mercado. There's another one of the stained glass windows. Here's the Frizen Poison Ivy. Yeah. That's nice. That's really nice. There's the Power Rangers. This one's interesting. Look at this. He's got his head. He's got Black Panther's head.
Yeah. That's the one I'm getting.
That's dope, right?
Still haven't read the first few issues.
Red Sonja. Nice little Resurgent Exo-Man War X-Men variants. It looks like they're doing Sentinels. The Shazam Olivetti is an interesting cover.
Oh yeah, those Sonic books.
Oh yeah, the Sonic books are
Yeah.
Sonic's getting super hot.
Yeah, I always get the 1 in 10s
Yeah.
just in case.
Spider. Oh God! Look how terrible this is.
Fuck yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, that's horrible.
What the fuck is that? God damn it, dude. That is fucking ridiculous, dude.
I mean, Marvel variants suck lately, bro. They've been sucking for a while.
Bro, what the fuck is that, dude?
That's
that is the stupidest fucking shit.
Bryan, I can already see the clip coming on Instagram right now.
God damn it, dude. That is fucking dumb, dude.
But what do you think about it?
Gwen thing? Is it Gwen thing?
Yeah, they're doing Thing variants across Thing and Doom variants. So it's like,
hey, Todd, no, Todd, no, bro. Somebody talk, bro. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
We'll get you the Virgin.
Fucking
love you.
headshot variants,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
1 in 100. 1 in
By
100.
doing this shit makes these books go down, you fucking moron. God damn it, dude. Fuck off. Go do fucking brony books, dude. The fuck out of here.
I'm gonna pick up an extra and send it to Joe.
Fucking up my hobby, dude.
Just in case it else yes is out.
Well,
Fucking
don't
idiot, dude. That's the shit that pisses me off, dude.
look at this one.
God damn it, dude.
This one's kind of interesting.
Bro, look at the little fucking bat thing down there, dude. The ass hanging out.
look at
Bro.
Look at the little cherub Spider-Man and the little cherub Miles.
God,
Look at
dude.
Miles. Look, the cherub black cat. This is Mark
What the fuck
Brooks.
is going on, dude?
Mark Brooks?
Yeah, this is Mark Brooks.
That's not that good.
Bro, what are you doing, man?
Marvel, man, they've been shit variants for like the last 2 years.
Like, who's telling these guys these look good, dude? Oh, yeah. Hey, Mark, fire. Fire, Mark. That's the best.
These look good, dude. These
The
storms.
storms are, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at the color on that.
It
That
feels like
needs to
there's
be-
so much you could do with Storm. Like, how do you make a bad Storm cover?
Look at this one too, right here. Ooh, wow.
That's cool.
Two just amazing.
Is that Hurricane Milton? She's in?
Yeah. Yeah, the Oklahoma incident. Let's see here.
Bro, I can't believe that fucking Gwen thing, dude.
Ooh, look at this one too. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
AI.
It's too good.
What's on the Turtles cover? I'm sorry. What was
She's
Krang? Is that Krang?
She's on Avengers right now, ain't she? Storm.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Krang in the reflection.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh,
then Saturday Morning Adventures, Toxic Avenger, Ultimate Spider-Man. It's Jeff and Huck Lee, which is great. It's Jeff. All right, here's the Walking Dead 100. Somebody was talking about this last week. These are the deluxe, and they're reprinting. They finally got to look at that. David Finch.
He's such a stud.
David Finch.
Everything he does is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Oh no.
Yeah. You want 10 of them? $45 at Economic and Comics site. They did a Adlard.
Why are they doing a Walking Dead 100?
Oh, because they did all of the Walking Deads. They did these Walking Dead Deluxe where they're colored.
Yeah.
And they're like, I think they're a little bit bigger, right?
Because they started years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So they finally got into issue number 100. Red Hood. Look at this one. That's a good one. There's the connecting variant. Really good covers on this. Holy cow.
Lucille.
Tedesco. Look at this Tedesco.
These would have been badass about 10 years ago.
Ooh. Yeah, that's what sucks about it. But Walking Dead is getting ready to have a bunch of movies come out. Look at this one. This one's gnarly. Right before he's about to hit him. Oh.
Wow. I'll never forget that episode.
Oh, man.
Man.
Oh, yeah. I used to love watching the reaction videos, dude.
Yeah.
When the motherfucker was hitting him in the head with a bat and the kids were like this.
Yeah.
Hey, but literally after that episode, that show took a shit for like the next 2 seasons.
Look at this Hughes.
Yeah, that's the one. The art germ. I like the art germ.
Oh my gosh. What a beautiful cover. Wow.
I don't like her hair.
I love
hair's
every
like-
part of this, man. Who is that?
Firestorm?
Yeah, Firestar.
Firestar? Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Has to be, right?
Firestar? I'm sorry.
Starfire?
Hey, I'm on fire. I'm on fire, guys.
Firestar. Yeah, it is Firestar.
It's me, Firestar, and my amazing friends.
I love
Old school.
the palm trees behind him or behind her.
I barely even see those until you said that.
Yeah.
I thought it was like smoke just coming off the fire.
That's awesome. That's a great cover. I like that. Here's the art germ.
Derek goes, Marvel knows how to get Bryan to buy West Coast Avengers.
Put Adam Hughes on it.
Basic, solid art germ. Love it.
Yeah. And finally, Wolverine number 3 and Revenge of Wolverine number 2. This Villalobos is really good. Wolverine number 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Those claws, man. Wow.
Yeah. He did a good job.
Can we go back to that thing, Gwenham? Let me.
Do you think they're already pre-selling the 9/8?
No, bro. What is the write-up that it has on that book with Gwen?
All right, hold on.
Oh boy.
Gotta find it. What was it? Fantastic Four, I think. Oh, no, it was Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen.
Right here. This has nothing to do with the story because they're doing these thing cut variants across every book. So we should look at all the thing variants. Yeah, here we go. The thing variant. Let's take a look. That one's Black Panther. These are horrible. Oh, here we go. Here's 12 of them. That's not too bad, but it's still kind of stupid. That's really terrible.
Oh, bro.
That's like scary.
Why?
Yeah.
Why,
but it's actually good art. It's really good art. I'll say that. But that's scary. That one's probably the best one of them all. They actually made it kind of cool with the little baby things. That one's Daredevil.
Oh wow.
There's Todd Knock. That is the worst. Yeah. That one's.
There's gonna be a motherfucker to go into my LCS. Hey, do you have all the thing variants together so I can have all of them? Bro. Oh my God. Why, dude? What the fuck, dude? That is fucking horrible, dude.
Wow.
Bro. Hey, you know what? At least Mark Spears, dude, wasn't that desperate to fucking draw a fucking thing cover, bro. He was fucking grinding and shit like that. I guarantee, like, he goes, I'll work for free or whatever. And if they would have told him, well, Mark, we need you to draw a thing cover. Nah, fuck that. I'm out.
Oh, man. That's new comic book or FOC, you guys, for.
Dude, that was fucking horrible, dude.
October 14th. Yeah, you got 2 days.
Why are they still doing Dazzler, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, that is just fuck off with that, dude.
That's a very good question, brother.
Like, that makes you want to call Marvel, like, what the fuck is up with the Dazzler, bro? It's over.
Yeah.
If they eliminated half those covers, bro, they could drop the price $1 on all their books.
No shit, bro. Like,
who's gonna buy those, dude?
How about, like, write a story, dude?
By the way, speaking, I forgot to mention this when we were talking about DC, an absolute, saving DC. Look at this. Wonder Woman gets 150,000 orders, and Superman number 1 is at 180. So they've had.
Good.
They're going to have 3 books that probably hit close to all of them hitting close to 200,000 orders.
Was it really that good? That Batman book?
It was, dude.
You'd love it.
It's
really good.
Yeah, you would like it, bro. Yeah. Check it out. Get the A cover.
Yeah.
Or if you see the Ben Oliver, I think that's a KRS one. That's the best cover of them all, in my opinion.
And we were showing talking about the second and the third printings.
Oh yeah,
those covers are really
Wait
good
for those. The second and third printings are great. Yeah, get the second printing, dude. I can't believe how much that cover went for, though. You know what I mean?
Just look at Joe's face. Like I feel bad for him right now.
I can't believe that shit, dude.
Yeah,
those are horrible. Those are horrible. And Marvel, what, $4.99? They got me contemplating going digital, dude. Too much. $4.99, $3.99, $5.99. No.
I was gonna get the Aliens versus, I can't remember what the title was. Avengers. Yeah. I was gonna pick that up, and then when I saw the price, it was like $7.99 or $8.99. I was like, forget it. I'll just put it back.
My buddy told me, he goes, "Hey, you need to read this." I go, "Fuck that! I'm not reading Avengers versus the fucking Predator. Get the fuck out of here."
I heard that shit was good.
Sale and everything's half price.
It actually got decent. From what I looked it up, it actually got decent reviews.
Hold on, we haven't gotten to that point yet.
Whoa! I know that voice, bro.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to that point yet.
Are we the Avengers versus the Goonies, dude? Just wait, bro.
Chunk will take him down. No problem.
Chocolate.
All right.
I love that movie.
Hey, Brian, do you have this one? Weed Magic? Do you have that?
No, I don't think so. I have that book, but not that issue. Yeah, man. So
I found this Miss America one. Look at that, mama. So
yeah, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's beautiful. All right, let's get into drama alert.
I got drama. I hope this makes your comic book drama, because these dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the news. Into the into the
But let's get down to business.
We got the man and myth and legend himself. Darth Lopez is in the house for a drama alert. Speaking of Sticky Goose, we haven't heard anything from Sticky Goose as of late. He's been out of MIA. I think he's done. Yeah. Well, he did put this out recently. This was 8 days ago. And he put out this is kind of funny. You can tell. This is what I like about Sticky Goose. And depending on what type of Jedi you are, you could control your anger, right? Sticky Goose is a Sith. He can't control his anger at all, right? As soon as he thinks you're popping off at him, he's got to let you have it. And that's something that is very hard to deal with in life. You have to change that. It's okay to pop off every once in a while, like as a man, like, and somebody's talking shit about you, you're hearing something, every once in a while it's okay to pop off. But how long you continue or you let like certain people get to you. And he basically put out that video, said he's going to quit. Well, there was a comment that must have pissed him off on one of his videos. And the guy said on his video, "Sticky Goose, you aren't going to quit YouTube, are you?" And then on one of Comic Tom's video or something, he goes, "Comic Tom, I saw the video where you roasted Sticky Goose like the little bitch he is, and where Sticky Goose said you can't be a collector and a seller, and that is because you should have asked him about Sticky Goose trying to sell Ghost Rider 31, the first appearance of Midnight Suns, because he was literally pushing people to buy it on one of his later videos." And he just goes on a Spurg rant. But this is fucking the internet. This is what you have to deal with the internet. You're going to have people that act like they love you, and then you're going to have that same person go and talk shit about you somewhere. That's the internet. And he posted it, though. This is the last thing he posted. So I don't think, yeah, he needed it. He was like, he was going through withdrawal. So he had to go tap that drama vein, so we'll see if he comes back. I don't think he is, but I love how Jim Mint put "fake love everywhere. Join the line." Yep. That's exactly right. Unfortunately, that's part of the internet. The internet, I mean, don't get me wrong. You can find some really good friends on the internet. Some really good friends. This is a perfect example of that. This channel, these people that I do the show with, but you're also going to deal with these type of people. And I hope that Sticky Goose doesn't, let that kind of end his thing. We'll see it. We'll see how it plays out.
Hey, what's up, Ryan?
So say that again about what you were saying, Lopez.
Oh, that okay. So like Comic Journey, there's some others in the other multiverses of comic book content that kind of feel that the community kind of glazed Tom a little bit because he was the one to do what he did to Sticky. But I saw
like that. I saw that. Shout out to CJ because I saw CJ's interview with Manu, which was really good.
Yeah,
and I think that he did kind of say some of that stuff where he said something along the lines of he felt like there's a lot of people that are talking, too many people talking positive about Tom, right? And that you can't give Comic Tom all this positive talk without bringing up some of the shit that he's done. But I don't like what are they saying that he's done? And that's the questionable part. Like
right.
I know.
No, I'm sorry. I was just agreeing with you. My bad.
No, people just don't like bullies, dude. And
yeah,
you know what I mean? So like even if people you don't like are getting jumped on or whatever, you're like, hey, wait a minute. No, like we like fights, but straight up fights. You know what I mean? Like not like can we do an interview? Yeah, it's gonna be great. Did you see the one with Swaggle House? Kind of like that. Yeah, And then he comes out, what's up with these old people, bro?
Hey, but here's one thing though, and I've talked to Bryan about this, and I think we could clown him for taking that L, right? It's probably the biggest L we've seen in this community happen live. But at the same time, bro, the motherfucker did kind of change up the whole community a little bit. He had a good run, and we talk about him 3 weeks after it happens. Everybody talks about him. That Sticky Goose shit was real, and that's where I'm like, kind of champion him for not locking it up, right? Like not going away, right? Like figure it out, come back with a plan B, but you got to be the bad guy. Like you can't come face now. You can't be a face. It's never who you probably really were. But that's you know what I mean? I'm thinking this guy, like maybe he's plotting something.
Bro, it's like he dropped the gauntlet and allowed Tom to put the fucking gauntlet on, dude.
Yeah.
And fucking snapped his ass out of
here. Yep.
But he has a body of work. He has the body of work though to not go away. If he's smart, he just leans into it. That's what I do.
And he's very good at those satirical, he'll pick a news story out there that might have happened that not everybody's seen, but he gives like a good like satirical view on it. I could see him, finding things out there and being like, just giving a good satirical view on it, and that's good content because that's what people were kind of going for his channel for in the beginning. It felt like.
Yeah, but he seemed to be the individual that would maybe bite off more than he can chew. And then we get in the middle of like, oh man, this is not as fun as I thought it was because people were actually being me. I thought everyone would be on my side, but obviously not everyone in the world is going to be on your side. And when that started happening, he was kind of like, well, hold on, I'm the creator. My channel, you should like me. Kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like, no, it's not a gimme just because they're there. They're there for you. They could be there because they want to be against you as well.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be very interesting to see where that plays out. We'll keep an eye on it. Some interesting other drama information that I want to get into. I've got some little hitters, and we'll get into at the end here. But I wanted to bring. I'm glad Darth Lopez is on here because I got to give him a shout out. I'm not going to get too into it, But one of the things that really happened when this whole Sticky Goose thing came to the forefront and more channels started keying into it, it kind of created this thing that happened in the comic book content world, kind of like when Crisis on Infinite Earths happened and all the Earths started becoming one. Well, all these new content channels are starting to notice each other and pay more attention to each other. And it happened to me too. It happened to a lot of us. And the immortal Biggie Shaq, he's been around for a long time. I remember I first heard of him through Comic Man Andy way back in the day. But he has had some really good content of late. He was the guy that did the rap battle with Sticky Goose. And even though I think his rap songs were completely horrible, I have grown to really like this guy as of late. Yeah. And he's kind of fun to watch. So I'm going to keep on watching him. But he did a really cool thing where he had a bunch of you guys on where you guys did this comic collector YouTube draft where you guys did a fantasy draft on all the different YouTubers.
Yeah, it was fun. Cool. Fun. Just, I picked my team strictly for war. So I picked Bryan, Sticky Goose, and the new villain. For me, in my opinion, the new villain he's a villain of their comic book community, Razer Comics.
Oh, I love Razer, man.
Yeah, he's there. He's specifically the villain to their multiverse, right? And I picked Wahoo Comics because I kind of like him right now. He's kind of funny. He does sketch shit on his own channel. It's pretty good. But yeah, that was fun, man. And Biggie has been I joke. I play with it. Just use your imagination. I just say, Biggie's been my ally in the war against Sticky. And so we kind of just, hanging out, shit. All those people over there are very interesting. It's a different community and they all interact more so with each other than I would say your channel and everything that came from Flipside, right? They seem to be just do a lot of content with each other, and it's kind of cool, man. It's cool.
Yeah, I agree. It is cool. I enjoy, finding new comic book content is fun, and when there's community stuff that's happening behind the scenes, and that's how I found Circumstances. And Circumstances kind of brought me into this world before Sticky, but I didn't really look into him too much. But I love watching Circumstances stuff. Biggie Shaq. You talked about Razer, who really cracks me up. So I got to show you guys Razer. Do you guys, Hood, Nate, and Ryan, do you guys know who Razer Comics is?
No, huh?
All right, you guys, I got to show you Razer Comics, okay? So Razer Comics, this is Razer Comics. Razer Comics goes to war with everybody. He's a new comic book collector. He just got into collecting comic books, from what I can tell, within a year. Hold on, Hood. Hold on, Hood. You're gonna love this, bro. You're gonna love this. I think you're gonna like this. So he's learning, right? He's learning how to collect, and he's doing it, creating content at the time. So this is him talking shit about the CBC Comics, which is the Comic Book Community Awards, comic book, the CBC Awards. This is him talking shit about those guys because he doesn't like, he got into it with the guy that runs it. Hold on.
To cause drama, and I'm not causing drama at all. I'm responding. This is the response, right? And I'm gonna get shit for it. But here's the thing: if I don't report on this, and I don't tell you guys what's going on, nothing changes. Bryan will sit there with his little smug face. He'll laugh this off, and what he'll do, you'll ask him, you'll talk about it. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But he'll sit there with a smug face and he'll laugh it off. And I'm here to tell you guys, we don't need Bryan from LCS. You know what I mean? We don't need that award show. I am going to support the people that are involved in it as far as the voting concerned, because I want them to get their shine. I want their channels to get their shine. So I don't support Bryan. I want to make that clear. I support the people that are involved in the show, the nominees, the finalists, the people that voted, us, the comic community. I support you guys. The Bryan LCS Awards, I do not support. So with that being said, what I'm going to be doing on November 2nd at 6 p.m. is a live stream, a live giveaway for you guys, my subscribers. So please subscribe to the channel.
So anyways, he's in a war with them, with these guys right now. But he's really funny. Let me go ahead and play this.
It's personal. That's right, guys. It is personal today. We're going to talk about comic book community awards, more specifically, Bryan LCS, or should I call it Bryan LCS Awards? Because that's what it is. It's his award show. It's not the community's. It's his. I did a whole video about this where I backed the guy up. I gave him my blessing. Boy, was I wrong. And you know I'm going to get into it today, guys. But before I do me a huge favor. Smash the like button. We are calling them the Bryan LCS Awards because that's basically what they are. This guy created the whole idea. It's his show. Now, why am I not participating? Why all of a sudden a change of heart? Great question. First off, let me start off by saying that Bryan
he basically goes into saying that he reached out to this guy and this guy totally just fucking blew him off. But this is Razer Comics, and he is kind of a drama channel where that's what he does. He just looks at drama, and also he also reports.
LCS Awards because that's basically what they are.
He also reports on the drama going on, but he's fun to watch. He does this thing on Sundays where he calls it the Ceasefire Sunday, where he has a bunch of people come and hang out and they watch football and they talk comics, and it's a cool little community. But anyways, this is like the type of stuff that I'm talking about where it's bringing me new people that I've never seen these guys before, which is very interesting. So shout out to Razer and Biggie Shack and those guys. All right, let's get into the real drama here.
I got a question for everyone though.
Yeah.
From YouTube, who is one either creator or a sports figure that maybe you couldn't stand, but after you saw them on YouTube, you're like, dang, I like this dude?
That's a great question.
Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, I can't stand Stephen A. Smith at all. And
he
then
blocked me on Twitter probably about 10, 12 years ago because I told him to go fuck his mother.
Ooh,
he is the worst. He's just the most annoying person.
It's true. It's
and
true.
How do you like him though?
Yeah, I like his ability to pivot into just having a mainstream channel and not just talk about sports.
Uh-huh.
And how he talks about current topics. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But probably Chris Carter stuff. I like him more on YouTube than I did him on he's got a great show. I can't remember the other guy he does the pod.
I got a good one.
Dude, Chris Carter, I will tell you, I met him at the Super Bowl. He is an extremely nice guy. I mean, his hands are the size of fucking
bro.
All our hands.
Funny thing is,
it's just incredible how big he
what's
his hands are.
The homie Marcellus Wiley. I like Marcellus Wiley. He airs out the drama. He's almost like a drama within his times at ESPN and at Fox Sports. He likes talking on everything that was going on behind the scenes and calling skip out and just commenting on all of it like if it was a drama alert, like a drama segment. So he's kind of funny.
My favorite one is Trevor Bauer. I thought Trevor Bauer was the biggest pussy baby piece of shit after he got traded from the Diamondbacks because none of the teammates got along with him. But after he got kicked out of baseball, he started a YouTube channel called Momentum, I think, and it's all about like baseball and how to like throw better, hit better. And he's a fucking genius, and he's really funny, and he creates really cool content. and he just won the World Series of Mexico, playing for a team in Mexico where I think he struck out like 21 batters in a game or something like that.
Damn.
So
I'll tell you too, if you ever watch like Will Clark or Eric Burns, Wade Boggs, like those guys, they are hysterical. Their sense of humor is just incredible.
Yeah.
Raider Nation has mine. Cam Newton. I hated with every being of my Cam Newton. I couldn't stand to see his face, man.
Yeah,
I could just like anything about this. Plus, I mean, I'm a Falcons guy, so he was in our division. He just like his Superman bullshit, all that stuff just annoyed me. But his show that he has on right now is fucking hilarious. It's right up there along with McAfee. In fact, I think I like it more because McAfee's now he's kind of corporatized and Cam's not. And Cam, Cam's the thing with him. I'll give him credit, and I've always said this about him. He's always had his own unique style, and he carried it. He's like, I'm going to be this person, whether you like it or not. This is the way I'm going to be and what I'm going to say. And I totally respect that. And that's how he is on the show. So he was a jackass because he was, I think more or less because he was in our same division. But man, his show, it is pretty damn good. It's funny.
Well, speaking
it's like
about
hanging out with a bunch of bros.
Yeah.
Has anyone started watching Starting Five on Netflix?
No, I was going to watch it. It looks good.
Yeah, it follows around LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Anthony Edwards,
Sabonis.
Yeah, and one more person. I forget who, but it's pretty good so far.
Speaking,
I can't take the way Shannon Sharp talks.
I love Shannon Sharp.
He sounds like the guy from Fat. It reminds me of the guy from Fat Albert.
Speaking about people that hate, here's a guy that hates me, but I'll tell you what, I don't mind if you like him. Our friend Bueller. This is going to be interesting. So, all right. So I haven't seen all this yet. Okay. Shout out to MJ Comics. MJ Comics did hit me up and he's like, hey, I just want to let you know we talked about you. Is it, I hope you don't mind. We did talk about your and Bueller's thing on an interview I just did with Bueller. And I told him, no, man, I don't care about that. Like I don't care about any of this as long as it's, honest and it isn't taking like weird shots at me that aren't true. I don't care if you talk about it. And this happened live this is like, I'm open. We're all open about this. So I haven't seen this yet. I sped it up a little bit. It's not very long. It's just one little part. So I figure we watch it together. Here we go.
You were on, I'm a massive fan, right, of Comic Journey, CJ's channel. I love his interviews. He's By the way, MJ Comics, another new content creator that I found through the Sticky Goose and all this stuff. And finding new content creators. I think he's out of England, most likely UK somewhere. And he does really good content too. So check him out. For me, his interviews are the best for me because he asks stuff that I wouldn't, maybe ask necessarily myself.
He's not that good.
No, but I think he's fantastic. And he has his Insomniac Theatre live streams, and you were on one time, and I remember it was like I was having.
Jasper Plan 9 says, Brian, why doesn't Bueller like you? Well, you're about to find out.
Breakfast, and I was watching, interacting in the chat. You were on it.
What a great breakfast conversation to be a part of.
Oh, I know it was. It was crazy, and I think I messaged CJ afterwards. I was like, oh my god, what is this? Because I only really started watching Comic Journey probably about not long before that.
Yeah.
I was just like, is this what like every Insomniac theater's like? Because this is crazy, and and to give a bit more context around what we're talking about is that Brian McClay from Beyond Wednesday was on, and I mean, that's
kind of weird. Brian McClay.
Yeah, bro. The interview sounds more legit with an Englishman.
I know,
on there,
right? He sounds good, dude. I like it. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm Brian McClay from the McClay clan.
Till to this day, I don't really know.
You got your
what
crumpets ready?
Yeah. All right, here we go.
And to give a bit more context around what we're talking about is that Brian McClay from Beyond Wednesday was on, and I mean, I still to this day I don't really know exactly what it was about, but he basically called you. And I don't want to say this out loud, but he basically called you. He called you a pussy. Like I can't even. You couldn't even count.
Pussy.
look at this. Like he doesn't want to say the word, and Bueller kind of like he. Look at he's he about it. I got to be honest, you guys, and I said this when it originally happened. I didn't realize that calling somebody a pussy was that bad. I mean, I really didn't realize that. Like all my friends and stuff growing up, we would call each other pussies all the time. And
fuck yeah, dude. It was like,
and if you were being a pussy, you would just be like, yeah, I was kind of being a pussy about that. You're right. Like it was never something I didn't realize, but this just goes to prove to you that I guess it is, man.
Is pussy the new cunt?
Everyone has
for men,
softened skin nowadays,
dude. I didn't. It might be for men. It might be the cunt, the C word for men.
The B word. That's the one was.
It's like jive turkey, bro.
I couldn't be called a bitch, bro. That was fighting words.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
you call another man a bitch. That's different, I guess. You know. Yeah. So, like, if you're calling, I look at it. If you're calling another man a bitch, you're kind of like calling that into question, like that's like a fight type thing. But calling someone a pussy, I guess, to some people is the same thing. So, but I didn't know that.
So is it like bitch or is it like bitch?
Of course, it's like bitch.
It's all in the delivery.
Yeah.
It
is.
You're
all right, here we go.
Bitch, bro.
It was far more than 10 times. It's far more than 20 times. It's probably more than 50 times. I'm guessing. He called you a pussy. Like I can't even. You couldn't even count. With
67 times.
It was a lot.
10 times.
Well, but the only reason it was a lot is because he kept on going, say it again. Like, what am I supposed to do if somebody goes, say it again?
Dude,
okay.
That was epic, bro. Like, and I caught it live, and I'm like it was just like, fuck. It's I don't know. I like the drama, so to me it was like great. But these are two content guys that I've followed for a long time, so it kind of sucks. That's where the beef kind of gets kind of sucks.
The shit started, Darth, because we were talking about Donnie Cates' alleged car accident and his memory loss, and he fucking went off on all of us saying that shame on us, that we shouldn't be talking about, like he was sucking on Donnie Cates' dick, saying that
his buddy.
Yeah, he's my friend, and he did this YouTube. Whatever happened to Donnie Cates?
Well, I think
he was never your friend, bro.
Right. But I guess back then, because I remember all that when it went down. If I remember, I think Cates, which is something I can relate to, had some substance problems. So I think Bueller was kind of coming from that angle. Yeah. Because after it happened with Bryan, he popped out. Because Bueller, all those guys that we kind of just talked about, Bueller pops on with them.
Yeah, they're big fans of Bueller.
Yeah, they're big fans.
And I didn't know that, by the way. I didn't know that going on to CJ's show with all those guys, because I don't know any of those guys. They're new to me. I didn't know that going on CJ's show that night that it was a Bueller hangout. I did know Bueller was in the chat, though. So I knew what I was getting into by saying it, because I knew he was in the chat after I put it in there. I saw him say something, and I'm like, okay, here we go. He's going to jump up here. But I didn't know that they were all like real big fans of him. And that's why I want to specifically say, I don't care if you're fans of Bueller. Like, I hope that, we have fans that enjoy both of us. I doubt it now for the most part, but like, I would never be mad at anybody for being a fan of Bueller. So I just want to make that clear.
Does this count as watching his content?
Hey, but that's the thing. Half of those people in those communities, and I found this fucking shocking, that they don't even know this side.
Yeah, they don't know the flip side. They come from the comic core side.
You don't know Wednesday. You don't know. I'm gonna mention the other guys. You don't know Renovision. You don't remember Flipside. This, and that. They're like, nah.
Yeah, they come from the comic core side.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, bro, it's fascinating. All the pockets of community out there that we don't even know of each other.
The multiverse, as you call it.
Multiverse, and I will build it.
Yeah.
We'll build it.
All right, here we go.
It's far more than 20 times. It's probably more than 50 times, I'm guessing. Yeah. I think it was probably about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. I was thinking, what is going on?
Jesus, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all right, and me just get rid of the banner. But I was actually, this is at the precise moment, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is awkward for CJ because he's just hosting, this a stream, and it kicks off a little bit, and I don't know, I hope at some point, Bryan comes onto the channel and gives his side of the story, or because I don't
anytime, brother, anytime,
any more tension between the two of you or anything like that. But what exactly was that about? Like what? I know it's something to do with a video you posted. You were asking people a question if they wanted something to do with Neil Adams or something like that.
Well, I'll tell you exactly what apparently this is about. Okay.
Yeah.
Whether there's more to it, that's up to him to decide. But if this is what it's about, this is exactly what it's about. So, a long time ago, I made a video with Neil Adams.
Fantastic artist.
Yeah, and did an interview with him, and it's a 2-part interview. One of it was about his comics.
Yeah.
And at the time, he was very political, and it shifted to a political conversation about the current president at the time, Donald Trump. Okay.
Yeah.
And it was a very, let's just say, spicy video. It wasn't. I mean, he was not a fan. That's what it was. Okay.
Okay.
And then when that video released, like 6 years ago. Okay. This is when it came out 6 years ago. That I did 2 parts. I did the regular comic book video part, which is still available. You guys can still go watch that one. I left that one out, and then I put out the political one separate. And of course, like we talked earlier, people are going to be divisive and stuff. That's what it is, and everything. But in that video, I took it down like within 2 days because people were in the comments and they were being very threatening violence towards Neil Adams. Okay.
Okay. And this was very much when he was still alive 6 years ago.
This is when he was alive. Yes, this is when he was alive, and there was people in the comments threatening violence to Neil.
No,
Adams,
it was when he was dead.
Yeah, no, yeah, he interviewed him when he was dead. MJ.
No, come on, bro.
He has a second video.
Just being butthurt about someone not liking
Canada
that you like, or vice versa. Okay. So I ended up taking the video down. Okay. And it's been private for 6 years. I started my channel. I just I obviously moved on. There's 1,000 videos in front of it now.
Yeah.
And before I did that post, the day before I was making a playlist of all my interview videos, because I do a lot of creator interviews. And when you're on your own channel, you can see all of your videos, the privates, the unlisted and stuff, they all show up. And so I see that video still in the private, the Neil Adams one. And I'm like, you know what? I wonder if people would be interested in seeing this video. Okay.
Yeah.
Neil Adams is no longer with us. He's passed away a couple years ago.
Yep.
The reason I took it down would not be a issue because, obviously. And so I'm like, well, let me just ask my audience what they think.
Yeah.
And so I had the thumbnail. I put the thumbnail on there, and I said, hey, I'm not a political person. I don't care who you vote for. That's not what this is about. But I did this interview with Neil Adams 6 years ago. If you'd be interested in watching it, please let me know in the comments down below. If not, that's fine as well.
Yeah.
And by the way, that post came out on a Saturday, and I saw it right before going live. Mm-hmm. I was scrolling through my IG, just sitting there doom scrolling, and I see a post from Bueller talking about what he's talking about. I see that post, and I'm like, what the fuck? And it's a picture of a thumbnail where it's Trump's head and Neil Adams' head, and it says something along the lines of Trump hates Neil Adams, or Neil Adams hates Trump too, right? In big words. And then what he posted underneath it was, should I re-release this video that I privated about Neil Adams talking to Trump? So when I saw that, I was like, I need to go check out the comments, right? And because I always love reading the comments and what people say about stuff, it cracks me up. So I go to read the comments, and he must have just put the post out because there's only one comment. And the one comment was, one guy said, why did you private it in the first place? And Bueller's reaction was, because people were saying mean things. And instantly in my head, I think, you're a pussy, dude. Like, you're taking it down because people are saying mean things? Like, what the hell? So I'm just giving you guys a play-by-play as he gives a play-by-play of what I was thinking. But other than that, I just moved on, right? I didn't think anything of it.
So I put that post on my Instagram. A lot of people commented. Most of it was all show the video. Okay.
Yeah.
It was like 80% show the video.
Because obviously, as comic book, enthusiasts, Neil Adams is one of the best. One of the best comic book artists that we've had the pleasure of having his artwork. And
top 3 for me.
Presumably, we want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking as well. So I got a bunch of comments on this thing, and I was like, okay, most people want to see it, but then there was a couple on there that were very more sensitive towards like Neil and his family that were actually, and the one that caught my attention was someone who was friends of the family with Neil Adams, and he had said something. And it wasn't a negative comment. It was like, you know what? It's like, hey, I appreciate you posting this, but in the long run, probably Neil Adams' family wouldn't really enjoy this. Appreciate this and stuff. And he put it in a very kind way, in a very thought out way. And that comment and a couple similar ones stuck with me. I was like, he's probably right. No one's going to miss it because they haven't been around for 6 years. Okay. It's not like it's going to change anything and stuff. So I was like, after reading those comments, what I did was I took the post down. Okay. I took the post down. It kind of died down. Nobody was leaving comments on it. So I took the post.
So when he took the post down, I didn't realize it, and this is what happened. So later that night, right before the show, I was doing a drama alert. I believe Nemesis Prime was on. Shout out to Justin, and somebody else was on. If anybody was here was on, let me know. Red Hood. And during drama alert, I had somebody brought up something about politics in the chat, about Trump or politics, and it immediately made me go, "Oh, that Bueller post. I'm going to check that out and see if anybody's commented on it. And if there's a bunch of funny comments, we'll talk about it right now." And I went to go find it, and I'd seen it. He had taken it down. So in my head during that comic drama alert, you can go back and watch it. I'm like, what a fucking pussy! Look at this. This guy took this post down. And instantly I'm thinking in my head now, oh, this guy's just doing this to clickbait his audience or something. What are you doing? Either you're, and he didn't want to do it because it was divisive or something. And I'm thinking, dude, it's way more divisive now than it was last time. And it just felt like it was very clickbaitish. And then at the time, it felt like he got some pushback and he pushed out. And not only did he take the Instagram post down, he never put up the actual video, which I wanted to see. I wanted to see Neil Adams talk a bunch of funny shit about Trump. I want to see that. So that's the whole reason why I call them a pussy, just so you guys all know. And I'll let the video play out from here. I don't know.
On my Instagram.
Yeah.
I might have to stop it depending on what he says.
That's it.
Well, just taking the post down or not posting it? Yeah.
That's it. That's what set him off.
Okay.
I mean, I wish there was more to it than that, but that's it. And and you can ask anyone else on the panel, they still are like, we don't understand why you're so upset about this. But that's set him off. That's why I get called that over and over and over again, because I took that post down. Okay.
Okay.
After I got the information I wanted from my audience. And then the next day I put a post up again, referring to that, saying, hey guys, thank you for all the feedback. I appreciate it. I kind of explained what I just explained to you as far as those comments and stuff.
Would he have done that if mine and his little thing didn't happen? I fucking doubt it.
Probably
Let's be honest. No.
Yeah, he would have moved past it, right?
Yeah, he wouldn't have done anything. Yeah.
And I go, after further consideration, I'm not going to put the video back up.
Yeah.
And I thank you for your time. And you know who else got offended by it? Nobody cared. Nobody cared. And I was like, why is this such a thing to this guy for no real reason? And like I said, people are still scratching their head. That's why it's like, maybe there's more to it that's not being said, on his end, but I really don't know. But as far as this situation right there that we're talking about, that's it. That's all there is to it.
I mean,
again, it was obvious that, like Hood said, there was some stuff behind the scenes, but it wasn't really that big of a deal. Like any other things. I thought he was a pussy because he backed out of. So we had to cancel him coming on the industry show one night. Jesse James had invited him on, and he canceled. We had to cancel because Jesse got lost. So the next week, before I could reschedule him, he sent me a message saying that he doesn't agree with how I do my content, and that he's also sure that I had been hearing some stuff he had been saying about me and my crew, and that he doesn't respect us and he won't be coming on my channel. And I responded to him by that with like with one sentence saying, or a couple sentences saying, no problem. If you ever want to, show us, tell us why your point of view is this way, or just talk comic books in the future, there's a seat open for you. And then I didn't talk to him at all after that. But every fucking couple weeks, I would get a call from somebody being like, dude, what did you do to Bueller to make him fucking talk so much shit about you? And I would get that every once in a while. Yeah, probably a little bit of that made me consider him a pussy, even more. But, there was a lot of things that made me consider him a pussy, and I just felt like calling him out that night. I was also pretty stoned. That was pretty obvious. So, anyways, let's continue.
Again, Bryan, if you watch this, or you're watching now or whatever, I'd love to come on and explain his half of it. But it's is it to do with do we think it's like the political aspect to it, or do you think he is like a big Neil Adams fan and he just wants more
I don't know him well enough to comment on either of those, to be honest.
So you haven't, since that interaction with you two on the live, you've not communicated that sort of this?
No. I think, let me just, this is probably going to sound horrible, okay? But it's probably best that we don't.
Oh, okay.
And I will say this, if I were to see that guy in person, I'd probably knock the shit out of him.
Oh, I can't.
There we go.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was had to be coming soon.
Wow. Let's replay
Careful
that.
what you wish for, bro.
I know. Hold on.
Let's do the celebrity boxing match, you and him.
Not a chance. Not a chance, dude. I'm 43 years old. I'm not gonna fucking waste my time fighting this guy unless he throws a punch at me when I call him a pussy if I see him.
For charity.
But yeah, for charity. Yeah. Let me replay that.
This is probably going to sound horrible, okay? But it's probably best that we don't.
Oh, okay.
And I will say this, if I were to see that guy in person, I'd probably knock the shit out of him if he came up to me and stuff. And I'm not promoting violence.
Remember, you guys, he basically told me, I don't know how to put it. During that whole CJ thing, he said, he basically said I wouldn't have the balls to come up to him at a convention and call him a pussy to his face. And he's an idiot if he thinks that I wouldn't do that. I don't have a fucking problem doing that. I'm not scared of him in any way. But I don't want to fight the guy. You know what I mean? Like, so much could go wrong if that happens. Let's just talk about a couple things. One, say he does hit me, he cheap shots me or something, he really hurts me. That could be a big problem. Two, he hits me and we get into it and we go flying into a bunch of comics and Bueller, I might not be I might not have lost 100 pounds in the last year, but I'm not no 5'5", 250 here. So both of us getting into it and in a con, we're gonna be fucking throwing some tables around, and it's gonna cost us a lot of money. So that's another shitty thing. 3, I would love for him to see the people that I roll with when I go to cons. You know what I mean? So, again, he's the one that kept saying you wouldn't say it to my face, and whatever. I don't plan on getting in a fight with the guy, but I think it's funny that he wants to punch me in the face
and stuff. But you heard it, okay? And to say like those are kind of fighting words, that's kind of what those are, okay?
Yeah, I think.
So the best thing for him to do, and for both of us to do, is just to stay apart.
Amen.
Yeah. So that seems sensible to me, and it's just come flooded back to me now. Actually, I think we discussed this on with I was on Sticky Goose's channel with Jen Mint, and we were talking. I think we were literally talking about this whole scenario, and Sticky and Jen were pretty much saying, if somebody calls you that word, those are fighting words.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I didn't see that. I'll have to check that out at some point.
Is it like like I think in our country?
That's right. I remember that.
It's not really like somebody calls you that. It's not really like there's much worse words that could be said. But yeah, it was. I mean, and again, it's probably a cultural thing for me. It was bizarre for me to hear like just repeatedly like I don't.
Only a pussy thinks a pussy is a fighting word.
Pretty much. I disagree with that completely, dude.
How bizarre.
Back in the day.
Yeah,
I call myself a pussy.
Yeah, so do I. Like, let's be honest. If anybody on this show, if I would have done the exact same thing and put up this post and tried to clickbait people, and any one of you guys on here said to me that night, like, dude, what was that? You took that down. You fucking pussy. I'd be like, yeah, I was being a pussy about it. I probably should put it back up. I shouldn't do shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, get over that. But maybe it's he's got female. There's certain people that have female tendencies in how they think. And, females get really mad when you call them a cunt. And maybe, people who have female tendencies that are males get mad when you call them a pussy. You know what I think
it is? I think he's pissed off about something else. And he's using this as an excuse to start some shit.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Honestly, like, bro, like.
Chad Cave says, be honest, McClay, if we got into a fight, it would totally be a tickle fight. Yeah, dude. I don't think either me or you would be getting in a fight anytime soon with each other. So Staff Sen said, MJ spat his morning cup of tea out hearing Bryan say pussy 50 times. Yeah, because MJ was watching it at 9 a.m. It was happening for me at like I think like 1 a.m. or something. What was going on is I was super stoned. I jumped in. I'm editing that night's stuff off the front of the video, and I see Comic Journey's live. I just got doing an interview with Comic Journey. I jump in there, and I just see them talking, and they're talking about drama, and I just say, hey, did you see? I bring up the thing because it had just happened on my show, and I didn't know why he had taken it down. And Journey's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Come up here and talk about that. That's probably the biggest mistake I made is, I mean, even though I love Comic Journey and all those guys over there, but I didn't know, that they were big Bueller fans, though.
The only fight I ever got into with McClay was who's going to roll the blunt.
Yeah. Shout out to the immortal Biggie Shack, who is in the chat right now. Good shit, brother.
Did you rewatch that? Because when you walk the dogs, it was
that was the other thing. Because
I was like, oh, dude, please. I know it's your dog, but I was like, please don't go walk your dog. You know what I mean? Well, then I was, you got to come back, because I'm like, dude, you got to come back. I mean, they weren't bashing you; they were just having their honest opinions on what just went down.
And I was listening to it, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So for those of you guys, if you go watch the CJ thing, as soon as Bueller gets on there, and I call him a pussy for it, and he gets mad, you can see my dog come in and start bothering me. And when she does that, it's time for her food and her take her out and do what she's got to do. And it takes me a while to get all her medicine ready. So I tell them that I have to go walk my dog. I'm not going to say I got to go give my dog medicine and stuff, but I say, hey, I got to go walk my dog. Well, I put in a headset, as I'm doing this, and I'm listening to him. And Bueller did say as soon as I left, he goes, now that Brian's not here, I'm not going to talk shit about him. And I instantly felt bad. I instantly was like, oh, dude, now Bueller's going to actually do something really respectful. And I got to say, I got respect for him. But no, after like 5 seconds after that, he continued just to talk a bunch of shit. So, of course, I jumped back on. But I don't know how long I jumped on afterwards. It might have been 30 minutes, 40 minutes or something. And then that's when Bueller lost it on me. He just, say it again. You wouldn't say it again, Brian. Say it again. What did you say? And I'd be like, I called you a pussy. Say it again. Okay, you're a pussy. He was mad. He was fucking veins popping out and shit. And I'm smiling and laughing about it. You know what I mean? I'm not angry, but boy, he was. And that was the other thing. Like, they kept on saying I was really mad about it, and that's why I jumped on and I was yelling, and I wasn't yelling. So, but anyways, let's continue. I think this is probably almost done.
About this whole situation, but
the honest truth about it is, I'm not worth his time, and he's not worth mine. And I just kind of look at it like that, So it's like after that was done, I'm done. I'm not.
You're worth my drama content.
He did an interview, or he was on a thing with Swagglehoss, and they talked about there. The only reason I knew about it is because Swagglehoss sent me a message, said, hey, by the way, this came up, and we talked. I was like, okay. And so I went and watched, because I know Swagglehoss. We've done stuff together. We did a panel together at San Diego Comic Con.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I appreciate it. He's like, oh, it's nothing bad, but I just wanted to let you know that we did mention it. So I watched that, and that was it. I was like, okay. And I don't have a lot of time to just kind of waste on stuff like that. So I just, there's other things I like to do.
Yeah. No, so just jumping in the chat, Derek has put James going to do the McClay's been watching backstage.
Shout out to Derek.
Situation like Joe's been. That is not the case.
That would be awesome.
That'd be pretty hilarious.
That would be pretty hilarious.
That would be pretty funny if I was waiting in the back. That I agree with them. That would be fucking funny. And he's like, yeah, well, let's bring Brian on.
And honestly, as far as the Bryan guy, I wish him success, man. I mean, seriously, I hope he, I hope he finds his bliss as well. And that's the goal in life. And I hope he is on the path of doing that, or maybe he already has. I don't know. So
yeah,
you too, brother.
What I will say is, I have watched his content and I do enjoy it. He seems like
nice.
A really, it was a bit of, it was a bit of a bizarre thing. I don't know if it's because it was quite late in the, the morning for yourselves, or what, early morning. It did seem
and
like
a couple blunts.
Maybe seemed a bit like out of character. I don't know, but again, would love to chat to him about it someday. But
well, good show.
Send him a link.
Send him a link. Yeah.
Bueller had a polite way of saying that you need to find Jesus, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So Fuzzy has put clip it, get the sad music ready for the short. People keep taking the piss out of my shorts because I put a bit of sad music or
Yeah, no, I've seen them. I've seen them.
I edit them on like different applications and the music, yeah, 100%. For you.
All right, it looks like they're talking about something different. So, well, that was interesting. That was interesting.
Weird.
Yeah, it is weird. All right, little hits that I think are funny. Red Hood outs the AI artist known as Zaf, and I think that if you guys remember, there was a Cedric Pouillat cover that came out a few weeks ago that we had talked about on the Hot 10 and here on Wednesday night. That is just amazing. It's that Grimm Fairy Tales book that he did. Let me find that. What was it? Grimm Fairy Tales. Do you remember what that book was? Oh, here it is, right here. Okay. So you remember this one, this book? Beautiful cover. You guys remember that?
Oh yeah, Amber Turd Herd.
Yep, Amber Turd Herd. So this is by a great artist that we know is a real artist, Cedric Pouillat. He's put out a bunch of stuff. Well, he must be getting people talking shit saying his stuff is AI because he put this out. He put out. So this is a cover that, look how good this is. This is a cover he did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, look at that. We talked about this too. So good. He did variants. There's the original sketch that he did. And then so he went and made it, his art, it looks like he does a sketch of it maybe, and then he goes in and refines it in Photoshop or whatever. So they were giving him shit for being AI and stuff. So he put this out. Look at this. He says, I'll let this play as we're watching. He says, AI generated my ass. To be clear, once again, I'm not against using something as a tool to build hair, cars, weapons, use as a guide, whatever. Like people would use Photoshop or a 3D to help fasten their work. I mean, I see manga artists, for example, lots of their backgrounds are photos made into screen tones. You can see that real photo has been included in some colorist works. Weirdly, that shocks no one. That is said, none of my pictures are AI generated, made by prompts or fakes. Here's a step-by-step, only a review of my actual file. So yes, on certain layers, the paint work is quite done, but it's him showing, the different steps.
Layers that he has.
Yes, each of the layer. Yep. So he's kind of trying to show his work, saying, no, I'm not an AI artist. This AI stuff, Hood, is gonna start getting ugly, man. It's gonna start getting ugly. Look how good that is, though. To be honest, I love how he has different layers.
Do you want me to go find that image?
You might have to. You might have to look for it, bro. That's a good question. You might have to look
Consider
for
it done.
And if it's not out there, we give this guy his kudos. You know what I mean? Look how when he did different layers of her eyes, and she's looking different ways. This is cool. Watch.
That's probably how his real art looks like.
Yeah. Watch when he shows her eyes.
Teeth, bro?
I love them, dude. I think it looks awesome. Her tits are a little too big, but I know men has never said such words, but I don't like.
Yeah,
fucking...
they're like TVs.
Yeah,
they can never be too big.
Yeah. Look, I think this is it right here. Look at her eyes. Watch her eyes. He changes the.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Dude, he should have made her do cross eyes, dude. Like...
That's so good. So yeah, Cedric Pouillat is getting shit. Shout out to Vika, he's on there. Old school, a longtime community member. He says, you don't do traditional art at all, correct? Only asking because I collect OA and your art has been on my list for a while. Let's see what he said. Excuse me, but this video just have shown you that there is a traditional base being pencil render. Okay, so he does do sketches in pencil and then scans that as his base. So yes, I do. The final product colored is done digitally though. So he does a pencil sketch of all of his stuff is what he's saying. And you can see that honestly right here. That's the pencil sketch. And then here's the original sketch, right?
Can you imagine if Dave Stevens had access to a computer?
Oh my God, dude. It wouldn't look like Dave Stevens. It would look like Art Germ.
Yeah.
Everything looks, so here's a sketch. Look at that. That's from him.
Oh yeah, sure.
You think that's IG? You got to be careful, man. Some of these guys might not be IG, and we got to prove it, man. And when you prove it, that's when we say, what's this? But I really think this guy actually does some good pencil work.
Did you see that Audie Granoff one?
I haven't seen. Oh yes, the where it looks like he used what's her name's pose in a picture as his base for it. I did see that. Yeah. But again, that's what he's talking about here. There's plenty of people that do that. Greg Land does that. They use, and we talked about that the other night. I was on with Niobe Comics, shout out to Larry, and we were talking about just this. And the reason I brought it up is because there was a bunch of artists there that were actually working on their stuff. And I said, what are your guys' thoughts on this? And they said that a lot of artists use, what is the word I'm looking for? Like as their base idea on what they're trying to achieve. They'll use that pose of that image. There's a David Mack and somebody else pose where
do they have permission to use that image?
Exactly. That's the problem. You're right.
I saw a documentary on that Barack Obama Hope painting.
Yes.
This
Shepard Fairey.
Right. And he took the image from the Associated Press.
Yeah. Yep. Let me find this.
Did he change it enough, do you think?
What's that?
Did he change the image enough?
Who, Audie Granoff?
No, Shepard Fairey.
Not really.
But I mean, he's also coming from the street artist aspect.
That's true.
Here.
I mean, that's true, and it was harmless, dude.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, like it got attention of that photographer. Like,
yeah, but like Audie called that Matina in such a way like holier than thou. But like I found a rendering that
Whose name do you remember more? Do you remember Shepard Fairey's name, or do you know the photographer from the Associated Press?
Look at this one,
right?
So who? In all
absolutely, no, I agree.
Yeah, so in all reality, like who won that battle at the end of the day?
See, like this is a crazy one. Whoever did the Rise Zero, they used Mike Zeck's Punisher image as their base.
Oh yeah,
and then they just put the sword on it. I don't consider those swipes. That's not a swipe. That's an homage. That's an homage, not a swipe. That's not a swipe. There's swipes that are really, really obvious.
What's the difference between a swipe and an homage?
Yeah, swipe is exact. Let's see here. David Mack.
It's like I stole your wallet, but I gave it back to you.
So here,
swipe is like exactly. It's like a copy image almost, and then whereas an homage is like you're freehanding it, but you're doing it like another.
Yes,
image.
This is a swipe. Look at this. This looks like he light boxed. So this is this David Mack, I think. where David Mack took Adam Hughes's art and lightboxed it just to use this piece. So this piece right here with what's her name, Echo, is David Mack, and this is Adam Hughes, I think, from like a Gen 13 book, and it's the same exact face. David Mack used it for this piece. Was he hurrying and he just needed to hurry? I don't know why he did it. He also did it right here where he used Adam Hughes Fairchild.
That's a straight like copy.
That's a swipe. It's a exact swipe. Here's another one. David Mack doing the same thing. Exact swipe. Like he light boxed it. And if you guys don't know what light boxing means, you can take a piece of paper, an original image, and then there's a special box that uses a light and some lift on it, and then you can just put your paper over the top and with the light and draw right over it. And here it is again, the same, almost the same book. Like he used 5 different Adam Hughes swipes. Oh, they're like exactly the same. So that's a swipe. Anyways, that's going to happen in art. I don't think this guy's doing it, but who knows? We're going to find out. Now that he's brought it up, more people are going to be searching. And Hood, I would be very interested to see what you could find on this. I mean, obviously, this is an homage to something that has been homaged many times, which is Jack Nicholson. Nicholson in The Shining. Okay, so you're going to find something out there that looks similar because it's an homage. But if you can find something that looks exactly like her face, like you did with Zaf, where it fit perfectly, that was game over. You know, you can't come back from that.
Yeah, we haven't heard from that comic for about a week.
Yeah, you're right. More drama. What do you guys think about this? Remember how we've been talking for a while about how there's hot chicks that are selling comics and cards on like live sales in IG, and when are they going to start being like nude and doing it? Well, it's getting closer.
What?
This is a seller called Violet's Cards. All right, everybody, here we go.
Mama.
Okay. Oh, what's that? What? Why is her shirt up? What is going on here? What is going on here?
Damn, Violet.
What is going on here?
Kaboom!
Lost her ass on that deal. She lost her shirt.
I would love to know whether you're okay with it, whether you're not okay with it. I would love to know. Put your comment below. I don't know what to think about this. You know what? It's a free world. She can do whatever she wants. Am I following it? No, because I would feel like a creepy old man following this.
Yeah.
So I am not. But
if it was an old lady, would that be okay?
I would. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
It'd be a gilf.
Do you remember when they had when Drake and all of them were chasing after that triple logo man, right? There was that breaker in Vegas or whatever that had like showgirls like bringing out the cases, and like people were giving them shit for that. But then the guy ended up being like the one that ended up taking off his shirt.
Yeah. Brad just said I need to do my next Whatnot sale in a tank top. Speaking of that, Whatnot sale tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. Major fucking keys. I'll show you guys some of the shit that I'm selling tomorrow at the end of the show.
I got to bounce, guys. I love
Later,
you all,
Hood.
man.
Love you, brother.
Hey there.
So yeah, this is very interesting, and this got brought to my attention. So we'll see how.
All of a sudden, I gotta buy soccer cards. I gotta buy tons of soccer cards right now.
Yeah.
Is it her price that she's selling, or is it she's selling for someone else?
Who knows? Most likely she's selling for someone else, but who knows? Continuing on here, this is interesting. I saw this from our boy Cal L, who is an amazing community members. One of the guys who I really respect. He's really Done some cool stuff for us at House of Stein and here at Beyond Wednesdays. And he seems like a really good dude from what I know. And he got screwed over by Mile High, it looks like. So Mile High Comics is known for just being many things. One, having this huge warehouse of comics that you can go search through and buy stuff from, and Colorado. Two, purchasing the Mile High Comics Edgar Church collection and having that pedigree. Three, being very outspoken on many things, which I respect him for. And four, super fucking high prices, like 5 times the price of the normal going rate is what he charges, because he'll have these sales where he'll have like 70% off, which then it's like 10%
Retail price.
Then it's retail price if you're lucky.
Right.
Well, Kal-El said, I placed an order with Mile High Comics 2 weeks ago. They didn't charge me or respond to my emails. What's the point of having these sales, told you, sales, when you can't even fulfill the orders? Please don't tell me it's busy when you're on Whatnot selling. What is going on? So I'm going to be following this. I hear a lot of people complain about this with Mile High. And
how many people do we know that have ordered from Mile High before and then they got banned for no reason?
He's probably going to get banned. Yeah. He says, I never really had an issue with them, even though it took them weeks to send me books. A few years ago in 2019, I picked up a G.I. Joe number 12. I ordered 5 copies of a regular edition and 1 newsstand edition. Regular copies were $10 each, and the newsstand was $30. A few days later, I went back online and I noticed the regular editions were now $40 and the newsstand were $100. I received my books a few weeks later and they only sent me the regular edition, no newsstands. Mile High is notorious for seeing what people are buying and then not sending it to them, and then you'll see that same item on the next day 5 times. It's for sale 5 times the price.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how that plays out. Keep an eye on it. Shout out to our boy Kal-El.
But it's the only reason why they're still around is because they've been in the comic business forever. I mean, I remember reading comics in the 90s and seeing Mile High comic ads like, oh, we have a whatever book that you want for X amount of dollars.
Yeah.
Which I was assuming was high back then too.
Yeah. And finally, I think this might be my last drama alert for the night. My last drama alert thing. I talked about this last night on the Hot 10, and I didn't want to say who it was because I don't want to do that on Stein's channel, but I will talk about it on Drama Alert. This is what is going on in the world of retailer exclusive variants, you guys. This is a New York Comic Con NYCC variant by Bloodhaven Knight Comics. It is for a comic from Tidal Wave called We Present Our Female Force Lady. Oh, sorry. The name of the book is called Female Force Lady Gaga. And this is a variant that they did for NYCC Bloodhaven Knight did, homaging the Jock 880. Now, here's the thing. Who do you guys think this is? And don't say it in the chat if you heard who I said it was last night, because not a single person that was on the panel with me last night knew what this was until I said something.
Yeah, I didn't guess it at first, but then when you said it, I see it.
This is supposed to be River Phoenix from Joker.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Or Joaquin Phoenix from Joker.
But you can, after you said that, I can see his
nose, his mouth.
His lip. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has that
hair lip.
What's it called? Yeah, the cleft scar.
Yeah, cleft palate. No, he has a hair lip. I don't know if it's cleft. That's when it goes into the gums, I think. But
yeah,
this is so. And this artist is probably a good artist otherwise. I'm not going to go sit here and bash the artist, but this is, wow, not good. It is. I agree with Ferd.
It's off the
is
mark.
really ugly. Yeah.
This is worse than that Thing cover.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
It's like
even Kyle Willis responded like, "What is this? Like, what?"
Damn!
when
that
you
guy
got-
is saying that about your work.
Yeah, when Kyle Willis is saying that, holy shit, man! Like, what is going on?
He's like,
Oh.
I can show you how to trace better than that.
Oh.
And I don't be one of the ugly books that sell. They get hot
Yes.
just ugly.
Yep.
It's a tidal wave book. Like,
it is a
name
tidal wave. Yeah.
Name one tidal wave book that's like on your holy grail list,
Yeah.
or that's retained like any kind of value.
The only
Other
one I
than,
can
like-
think of would be the what's her name? The chick that was the porn star that they signed. Oh, look at this.
Oh, Stormy Daniels.
Stormy Daniels. Yeah, they did a Stormy Daniels book and she signed them. So,
Oh, did those ever
oh,
release?
Bird City did a variant with them?
A biggie variant, huh?
See, here's the thing. Tidal Wave, I had Darren Davis, who's the owner of Tidal Wave. Really good guy, really cool guy to have on an I don't know if he's a good guy, but because I don't know him, but he was a really cool person to interview. This is Darren Davis. And he's been in the industry for a long time. He is a creator of that, co-creator of that comic called The 10th back in the day with Image. And was that Top Cow? It was an imprint there. And so he's been part of the comic book industry for a long time. He went into just publishing to make money, and he's been a publisher for a long time. He's done a lot of cool stuff, and I respect the hell out of him. But they're on this thing right now, man, where they're trying to, and I get it, you know, they have a little, they have a bunch of eyes on them, start pumping out those books. But man, it's artists and characters that I never would think to do a comic for. You know what I mean? Like Betty White. This one's cool. I like this one. This is a New York Comic Con variant for them. I like this one. Eminem, I understand that. Christopher Reeve, I understand that. But some of them are weird, like the Queen Elizabeth. Here's the big one, right? This is the big one they had. I don't know what these are still selling for. Probably nothing.
Oh, those aren't selling for shit, even in a 9.8.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I thought about putting those on buy to dip, but I was like, I'm not recommending anyone buy these. So
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm a big fan of Darren. I just man, it's hard to see some of these variants. Like, I don't know. Some of them are cool, some of them are rough. This one's kind of cool. It's a really cool one. Here's the 10th Muse stuff. That's the old school. This one's kind of interesting. Did you see this? They did a comic book, a Caitlin Clark comic book.
I
and
did see that.
it looks like the Magic Bird rookie.
Yeah.
And they even did it right where they have two rookies on the outside and a star center in the middle. You know? That's really good. And the remarks look good. These look good. I bet you these Caitlin Clark books sell.
Oh, that would look cool in that PSA.
Yeah. Yeah. I have one more story. One more story, and that is the PSA. Did you guys see the new PSA hoarder labels?
The comical ones, the updated versions.
Hello, everyone, and
I
welcome back.
did.
Today I'm going to be talking about how I bought comic.
All right.
Oh.
No, yeah. Don't get excited. He's not back. He's not back.
He's joining us. He's hanging out.
What's
He's
going on, everyone?
backstage.
This is
Surprise, Dark Lopez.
Yeah.
I know that.
What's going
thing.
on, everyone? This is
voice
Ryan
anywhere.
with Automatic Comics, and we are just going to get right into it with this video.
Shout out
I've been
to
seeing
Automatic Comics, one of the best content creators for comic books on YouTube.
Great name.
I never knew.
Yeah, this guy's amazing.
Talking about the new PSA slab. There was kind of a little sneak preview of it recently, and people have been going on about it and what they think about it. That obviously we'll get into that. We'll show the slab, all this kind of stuff. And I just want to give my take on it. Now, I'm just one random voice in all of this, just a random YouTuber.
For I am just a YouTuber. Don't ask me anything. I only clickbait things.
that likes comics, that buys and sells graded comics. That
I like how he does that, where he'll put in like little clips. I always love that. Yeah.
That collects graded comics, collects raw comics, all this kind of stuff. And this is just my opinion on this slab. Now, well, let's share it. We'll share the screen. We'll take a look at this thing while I'm talking here, because then you can take your opinion on it. Now, this was a post that was done by Neo Cards and Comics. You can see here, he said PSA did a live stream today, and this was yesterday, I believe. And a small part of that, they tease an updated comic label, not anything too crazy, but the obvious change is the name of the book is much larger.
What do you guys think? I still don't like
PSA?
it. Yeah, I still don't like it.
No.
It presents better than
Font's
what
terrible.
it presents better than what they had at San Diego.
Yeah.
But I think it still needs a little bit more fine tuning to like really win
Font is
over the comic
terrible.
people. I don't think card people are going to give a shit as long as it matches with their other PSA stuff.
And I love how PSA they picked the perfect book.
The ASM 300 for the red to like pop a little bit more, right?
And all the card bros are going to be all over that.
Yeah, I mean, and it's something that iconic for Gen Xers and millennials, older millennials.
Yeah. There is one more thing I do want to talk about. I apologize, you guys. Because I said I would talk about it. Last week when we talked about the ZAF stuff, there was some interesting responses on that video that absolutely blew me away. And sometimes I like going over comments, but I definitely want to go over comments for that video. Let me find it. All right, so there was this comment from, is this it? Here we go. Yeah, this Drelmo PhD guy, who I don't recognize him or anything. So he says, Bryan went on Comic Journey's show and talked about how great AI art was. Now he's over here talking bad about it. Dude can't even keep his facts straight. I would love for him to show receipts. Anytime where I'm talking about how great AI art is for comics. Now, you can definitely find me talking about how great AI art looks, but I've never said it's great for comics. The only time I ever talk positively about AI being used in comics is when the creator is upfront about utilizing AI and how he uses it. If he's still, just using it as a tool, it's not doing all the work, right? And a perfect example is that, as I like how when Television uses AI in his stuff, I like how he uses it just as a tool to help him. He's got a story built out in his head that he wants. He's got ideas for the art, and he'll use AI to give him spots how he wants it. But his is all immersive. It's just a tool. And so that's Television. And then when we had the Abolition of Man guys on, when the first thing that I said to them was, there's this fine line that you guys have to walk using AI art in comic books. Always been very upfront about that. So if you're ever going to say something like this, show me receipts. And if there's receipts and, it is me saying that, I'll say I'm sorry and I was wrong. But I don't think you're ever going to find me ever saying how great AI art is for comics.
Man, that Dremel guy, that dude's a pussy.
So I said to him, I go, you have no clue what you're talking about. I've always been against AI art being faked as real traditional art. Ever since day one, talking about Abolition of Man 2 years ago. And then he said, if that was true, why do you keep taking down the clip of you saying on Comic Journey's influencer series that you support AI artists, you even called him a friend, which also shows how fast you pivot. I haven't taken down any clips. Why? That's what I call people pussies for. Why would I take down a clip? I've never taken down a clip or done a copyright strike or a strike on any channel. That is a big no-no in my opinion. I'm 1,000% against that in any form. And I've never privated a video other than like a sale video, which is just going to get a bunch of hits from all the music that I play in it. So you're a moron.
Didn't he on someone else's channel?
This guy, I don't even think this guy realizes what my content is. I think he probably saw me on Comic Journeys or something, and I don't know.
Well,
but,
yeah, because the only reason why I said that is because he used to interrupt by the dip in the live chats, like being like, "Oh, Bryan came onto a channel calling Bueller a pussy." Like,
this guy's a Bueller simp. This guy, I know who you're talking about. That guy uses a bunch of different names. He's a Bueller simp.
So,
okay.
So that's why I called him a pussy. Cause I know he goes into live chats all the time.
Okay, so he's butthurt. He's butthurt.
He's a butthurt, and then won't let it go, and then just like tries to disrupt.
Well, look, he gets into it with Red Hood. It's kind of funny. He goes, so Mr. Roboto put, the Zaf book being AI isn't going to lower the price of the book like you assume. Most people don't care and aren't opposed to AI or digital art as you guys are. So here's a perfect example, Dr. Elmo or Drelmo, PhD. Here's a person who's long been a viewer of what I've done either at Flipside or here Beyond Wednesdays that says that most people don't care and aren't opposed to AI art or digital art as you guys are. Like, so then he says, then Mr. Roboto says, this book was an obscure publisher and not a mainstream book, so I don't see how it might damage the comic book market. It's a nothing burger. You guys are overreacting and come off as appearing jealous because you didn't get the book yourselves. And insulting someone's mother is bad form. Your edict about people commenting whatever they want is bunk. You're hypocrites. Well, I like the first part about what he said, but me talking shit to a commenter, how is that bad form? Like, I'm going to get mad at somebody every once in a while, dude. And to come out and say that I'm a hypocrite because I didn't get the book, get the fuck out of here, dude. I haven't gotten a single book on the top 10 that we've reported on. I haven't bought it myself unless I've had it and it's an old book that gets hot again in the last 3 to 4 years. I haven't bought a book on the Hot 10 in 3 to 4 years. I don't buy new books anymore, man. And if I do get them, I get lucky and I have a friend of the show send me one like Dee did in the UK. I didn't buy any of the Grommets books, so he sent me one of the Grommets variants that I really liked. I don't buy new books anymore. I just don't have the money to spend on them. They're too expensive. So go fuck yourself about that one. I still would like to have the book, but I'm definitely not going to pay that much for it. And I was super stoked about it because I thought it was a new artist that was going to be very cool. You know, it's going to be a new cool artist that we can look forward to new covers from, like, Souza Micah or Villalobos or Lobos or...
Well, we got to be careful with that because, Mark Spears, he's going to be sending us copies.
Yeah, Mark Spears. Yeah, I want to see new artists take fire in the comic book world or new creators.
Yeah,
that's what I love
about the whole thing.
Yeah, I was
Alex,
very disappointed.
You can't tell everyone that I'm Zaf working off of Fiverr.
Yeah,
that's really my income.
Yeah. What do you say? Your edict about people commenting whatever they want is bunk. No, it's not. You can comment whatever you want, but me calling you, getting mad about what your comment is not something that's on the, me not getting mad is not something that's on the table. I'm not going to delete your comment if you say something you don't like. I'm not going to ban you. I might time you out, if you're being a complete asshole, but I'm not going to ban you or delete your comment for that. You know what I mean? But I can say, go fuck your mother. Like, Mr. Roboto, how about this? You think I'm a hypocrite? Well, I think you're a douchebag. There you go. I'm not going to delete your comment or block your comment. I don't delete anything. So anyways, Red Hood throws a little punching emoji, and Dr. Elmo says, I love how these guys don't even know who Zaf is. It's an airbrush book that looks real as fuck. I love people who don't draw, that get mad at artists for using a reference photo and complain that the art looks too real. Are you an idiot? That was an exact match. That's not a reference photo. That gotcha was cringe. You're cringe. He said, at Red Hood, real life Dick Tracy over here. Keck, keck, keck. Dr. Elmo, you look like the biggest spurg in the world. I've never seen you other than when you want to come over here and simp for Bueller because you got butt hurt because I called your shining white knight a pussy. He also says they also had it on their top 10 list for like a month before they figured this out. Yeah. And we also outed it. We also told people not to buy it. There's a ton of books on the top 10 list that we tell people not to buy. Obviously, you don't watch that, or you do because you hate watch. That's the only reason. And then he says, looks pretty capable to me. I don't know what that means. Spurg out some more. So I haven't blocked this guy, but he is a douchebag, and so are you, Mr. Roboto, for calling me a hypocrite over something that I'm obviously against and been against since day one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the world famous comic book drama alert that we all know and love. And you know what I say to people like Mr. Roboto and Dr. Elmo?
Perfect.
This is what I say to people like Mr. Roboto and Dr. Elmo that want to squirt water on me.
Hey, man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
I was too busy trying to find the video of me calling somebody a pussy, but hold on. I've been terrible with audio tonight, man. That's my bad.
Oh, yeah.
Cannabis.
Yeah, no worries.
Cannabis. I blame it on cannabis. I blame it on cannabis and being a hypocrite and an AI artist fan.
It's because I said pussy too many times.
Yeah.
Let me know in chat if I'm good now.
You're good.
All right, cool. So I bought some logo fractor packs, and someone in the chat last night on the Hot 10 was asking what I thought. So at $110, you get 2 logo fractor packs per each of those boxes. I got 1 colored card in each pack. So if you hit the right players, then yes, it can be worth it. But I wouldn't go nuts on it, if that makes sense. I kind of remember the original boxes going for $90 in like 2022, I think is when they started. And then I didn't get any last year, so I don't know the price. But the price has increased. But here's the biggest hit I got out of it. I pulled an Evan Carter.
Ooh.
Out of 150 with this blue color
match. Like, that's huge.
Yeah, so number 70, which I don't know.
How did he play this year?
I'd have to check. I don't know.
I'll look it up.
But is he the one that got injured?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but I know his mom is picking up all his cards. So I also I pulled the Singa out of 50.
Ooh, that's a hit. Nice.
Yeah.
Rookie cup.
Yep, with the rookie cup. This came out of the first logo fractor pack. Corbin Burns out of 5.
Nice.
Like, yeah, dude, it was like I sweated because like it was red, and then you saw the Orioles. I was like, oh my god. is this gonna like make me like retire from opening cards forever? I thought it was pretty close, but and then Pete Crow Armstrong out of 50 for the
That
Future
looks
Stars.
really cool with the logo fractor. So you guys that don't know what logo fractor means, show them up close that you guys can see the MLB logo in the background in the refractor.
Yeah, so you can see it through.
It's just a bunch of MLB logos, and it really looks good.
Yeah, they're really clean. I did pull an auto, which I was really happy. Coco Montes.
Brad Selden is right. Buy singles unless you enjoy ripping, and you have to also enjoy losing money every once in a while, or most of the time.
Dansbury Swanson out of 50.
Nice color match.
Yep. And then I ended up pulling a bunch of pitchers, which was the problem. Chris Murphy and a Logan Webb. So I mean, like I opened 3 boxes, and you can see that like how many colors was that? 1, 2, 3.
How many boxes did you open?
4, 5, 6, 7. So I opened 3 boxes. So that's 6 logo fractor packs. I have 7 numbered colored parallels in that auto.
So they do that like mega boxes for logo fractors, where you get 4 regular packs.
Yeah, so you get 4 regular packs.
Is there anything in there, or is it just base?
It's just base and rookies. Yeah, but if you think about it, what if you pull Otani or you pull Judge, then it's buybacks. And then I did pull a logo fractor Otani as well, so I think that's a $40 buyback. I'd have to double check.
Yeah,
but yeah. So it's like it's how lucky you are, but I wouldn't buy a case.
No,
unless you just want a bunch of colored cards. But with that 300 checklist, I don't know if it's worth. It's like if you have the means of the extra money, like buy a box or 2. Have fun ripping it. But
to me,
if this is your first time into boxes, I wouldn't go into it.
To me, and I'm a huge fan of opening wax, you guys, and this has been hard for me to come to this realization. Buying unopened product is never worth it. The only time that I buy unopened product anymore is if I want to just open 1 or 2 just to check out the new product. Like when a new Mosaic or Select comes out and basketball, I'll buy like 1 or 2 mega boxes if they're at my Walmart and I'm checking out. If the new Bowman comes out, I'll buy 1 or 2 mega boxes, 2 blasters, just to check out the new product. But I'm done buying cases anymore. It's just way too expensive, and the price, unless you hit something huge, you're
right.
Yeah, it's so rare.
Right, like for instance, if I hit an out of 5 Jackson Holiday, I would have been over the moon, and then that would have been my big card, and then obviously I wouldn't buy him any more of that product.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to buy any more of the product either. Like I didn't even open all those base packs. Like I'm probably not going to open them until like it's closer to the buyback time period.
Yeah.
Just to see if I have any Judges or Otani cards, which is who I'm assuming is going to get MVPs this year.
Yeah. Yep. Judge and Otani again, for sure. All right. So I do have so for those of you guys that don't know, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, I have a Whatnot sale. The link is going to be in the description for everybody that is watching the replay. And I just dropped the link in the live chat. If you guys are Whatnot users and you guys want to go bookmark it, it's going to have a ton of stuff. It's going to be the first of a bunch of sales over the next 2 weeks. I'm currently going through a ton of comics, a ton of toys, a ton of cards, and just tons of collectibles that I'm starting to sell. Half of it's going on eBay and my Shopify store that I'm starting right now, that I'm setting up. And the other half is going to be sold on live streams of Whatnot and eBay Live. I've been onboarded onto eBay Live. I just haven't started my first sale. So that's coming. Let me show you just some of the stuff. This is your kind of idea of what you're going to be seeing a lot of tomorrow. a lot of affordable keys, and a bunch of that Carla, Cohen, and Parrillo stuff will probably be available starting tomorrow. And I'll also have a bunch of CGC graded stuff, mostly raw, and I'll have a bunch of trades and hardcovers also. So if you're into that stuff, come hang out. But for like the keys and stuff, these are the type of stuff that you're going to see. This is the Resident Evil promo. Nice. This is the Halo first appearance of Master Chief promo. I'm keeping all my Zaf covers that I printed up out of my printer over the last couple months, but I am going to be selling some of my Mark Spears covers that I got. These are signed by Mark Spears. So what I did is when I saw his Kickstarter for Monsters, I signed up for the highest tier, and I basically got everything. And he forgot to send me some stuff, so he put a couple of his regular stuff in there for me, and he signed them too. So I'm gonna, so this is Spawn number 335, signed by Mark Spears. That will be for sale tomorrow during the Whatnot sale, and this one's really good. This is Rat City number 4 by Mark Spears. So those are the only 2 books that I'm going to sell out of that Kickstarter, even though they weren't in the Kickstarter. Stormwatch number 4, first appearance of Apollo and Midnighter. Beautiful condition. And I just grabbed a short stack. A lot of Frizen. This is the Frizen Vampirella. A lot of Campbell. Here's a crazy Campbell. Ant. So those will be available. I also have.
I'm the same way. I'm already like pricing stuff from like the How May I Help You stuff, and then I have a Whatnot show scheduled for next Saturday. In case,
I'll have one of these packs for sale in one of my sales over the next week. That's the one that the one guy never paid for, so that will be for sale.
There you go. How about a G.I. Joe number 1?
Ooh, nice. So there's going to be a ton of stuff starting tomorrow. Whatnot.
See, I'm a Donny Cates fan.
Hell yeah. I have a bunch of Donny Cates Venom stuff that I'm going to be selling tomorrow. The issue number 1, 2, I don't know if 3's in there. But
ooh, how about this? Ice Cream Man
foil.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so a bunch of stuff. Make sure you guys give us a follow. We're going to start doing sales here on Sundays at some point on YouTube also. So there'll be claim sale. Yeah, I have my G.I. Joe stuff for the Whatnot sale tomorrow, those. And I also got my, I got those in too. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much are those selling for?
This is selling for like 50. I think this is selling the highest.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's. I still think it's over 150.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. This is around that same price too. It's slightly under. Yeah.
So I'll have those available also. Whatnot tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern. And that'll be the first one. We'll also have another sale on Monday that will have similar stuff.
Did you know this is a $200.98 now?
No.
Yeah, this is a $200.98.
Wow.
Yep.
So starting tomorrow, we'll have tomorrow, Monday, Thursday, and then Saturday and Sunday during New York Comic Con, I will have new comic packs from Whatnot. And I think Yi might be getting some too, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I signed up. I haven't gotten them in yet.
I haven't gotten them yet. I haven't gotten them yet either. So
yeah, I think originally, like when I had 2 signed up, it said I was going to get those, and then I upped how many I wanted, and it said I was on the wait list now. So I don't know how that works.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Alex. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah. So make sure you guys come come hang out at Whatnot tomorrow.
What's the start price for your Resident Evil?
I don't know. It'll start cheaper because it does need a press. It's not in the greatest of condition, but I think a press will really help it. So yeah, this is not a high grade copy, but it's so rare that it doesn't matter. Like in this condition, it sells for quite a bit. But I'll definitely be starting it, at least 50% off, or I start everything at usually 30 to 70% off of retail value. Retail value is when I go to eBay sold sales and look at the last sold sales within the last month and get about an average, and I take 30 to 60 or 70% off of that, and that's where we start. I'm not one of the guys that starts at $1. That's not my shtick. So I don't have the type of inventory to do that.
If I do get the packs, though, I am starting the packs at $1.
Yeah, Louis, I showed all the Parrillo and Carla Cohen stuff at the beginning of the show. They sent me a ton of signed variants, bagged and boarded. So these will start being available tomorrow on the Whatnot sale. And I got a Delato Wolverine sketch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How'd you end up with that?
So if you remember last year, I bought their mystery box. They do this thing every year, starting last year, where they get all their comps that they get and they put them into mystery boxes, and they sell the mystery boxes for $700. And the mystery boxes are supposed to be all last year you were supposed to get, I think, 20 signed books from each, and then 3 head sketches from each. And when I bought my box last year, none of them came bagged and boarded. Only, I think, 10.
I remember all that.
Only 10 of each were signed, no head sketches. And so I opened it live, and you were here, Hood was here. It was such a bad taste in my mouth, and I contacted them. I was like, it was really bad, and here's the link, go check it out. And so Carla said, listen, we're going to be so busy this year because of conventions around the world. Is it okay? She goes, if you don't mind waiting, I'll get you a free box next year. Keep everything you have. And I mean, it's trashed anyways. It's sitting there. 90% of them are sitting in a box, unbagged and boarded, because they're just trashed. But she goes, I'll send you a free one next August. And that's what they did. They sent me a free one of this. And this time they all were bagged and boarded, and they were all signed, which was great. And nice. I got the sketch. So Joseph says, forget the muscle shirt nightgown. Maybe. Oh my God. So yeah, come if you're a Parrillo and a Delato fan. There'll be some really, really good signed books tomorrow. Eugene said, so did you get their head sketches? No head sketches on any books last year. I don't know if this year there was supposed to be head sketches on any books, but I got an actual sketch. And when I say head sketches, they were just little head sketches, like remarks on comics. You were supposed to have 3 comics remarked last year, and I didn't get any comics remarked. And I don't know if there was supposed to be any comics remarked this year, but I didn't see any remarked comics, but I got an actual sketch. So,
is that a Parrillo sketch then? Oh, okay.
And then I don't know if this is a sketch too. I got to look at this. I know this is Carla and Parrillo, but this looks like a sketch covered on a blank.
Oh, yeah, it does. And then they had added in the color splash. That's pretty cool.
So I think this might be a sketch too on a blank for Power Hour, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they did a Power Hour book. I think Power Hour is that Sean Hudachko? I got to reach out to Sean. It's Black Ops Publishing. So this might be I don't know if this is a sketch or just something that they did for them, and
No,
you know.
yeah, I thought Power Hour was Comics Elite or whatever.
Yeah, it is.
Sean.
Yeah, it was. It was. So I'll have to ask Sean if this is something they actually printed or if this is an actual sketch. I can't tell.
Let me look.
Yeah. But this one's signed by both of them. That's actually a cool one to keep, even if it's not a sketch. It's a Kingdom Comic MegaCon cover. Oh, okay. So I think it's cool. Them both being on there and them both signing it. Was limited to 125, says Zabit. But
oh yeah, it is a promo comic, but it's cool that they signed it.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. So anyways, yeah, that'll be over the next couple of days. Man, I do have some bad news though. And I don't know how I'm going to handle it with the shows. I have had some really bad luck with my dogs lately. I had to put down my parents' dog, which was like one of my dogs, basically. An 11-year-old little like Scotty Terrier mix. Went really downhill fast. Got diagnosed with diabetes a few weeks ago, and we just couldn't get her in check. She quit eating, and when a small dog quits eating, and there was something else wrong that we just didn't know, and we had to put her down the other day. And unfortunately, my dog over the last 3 days has really taken a turn for the worse. So I'm hoping that she's just not feeling good. But I'll be honest, I don't think it's looking good, and I'm really dreading it. So that being said, I'm going to try and figure out that. But you know, if we take a night off, or if you don't see me one night, that's probably the reason, and I'm not looking forward to it. So I will say this. I hope that everybody out there that's been dealing with the hurricane is okay themselves, and I really hope that their pets are okay, because to hear all the people that have lost their homes and everything, that's one thing, and all your physical items, but to lose your pets at the same time would be fucking terrible. So
devastating.
Yeah, devastating. So we're praying for you guys, just like Jorge, man. We're praying for you. So much love to all you guys. Shout out to also all the guys that did the Comics Curing Cancer event. They raised over $50,000 again for the American Cancer Society. And I know a bunch of those guys were also dealing with hurricane stuff. I know Legion of Comics, who I really like his content. I really like him. He seems like a really cool dude. Has been dealing with, being stuck and dealing with a tree falling on his house, and, not being able to get out of the neighborhood, no power for like 10 days. So it's been rough out there, and, we got positive thoughts and prayers out towards you. Go check out Billy from Economics and Comics, new Kickstarter, his sick starter on his page, economicsandcomics.com. It just got started on Wednesday. And also go check out Wanted Comics, Big Leg Comics, and Big Clutch Comics for that beautiful Joe Benitez G.I. Joe #1 variant that they're doing. I'm really proud of them for pulling that off, and it's really cool that they got Joe Benitez to do G.I. Joe book. So show some love. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and we're out. Peace.